What have I done?
I don't know.
I'm pushing buttons. I don't know what's going on. Let's push this button. Hey! Whoa! Hey! Whoa! Hey! Come back. It's me. There we are. Hi, guys. How's everybody doing? It's Friday night. It's bitch night. I'm Wade. I'm your host. Hi.
And you're frozen.
And I'm frozen.
Yay!
Yay! Well, I'm frozen on those computers, so it doesn't count. Tonight's show brought to you once again by Dave Grohl Stagewear. Dave Grohl approved. Dave Grohl likes it. What can I tell you? Hi!
Hi. I got spaghetti on your shirt.
You got spaghetti on your shirt?
On yours.
Oh, yeah.
I was flinging food.
We went out for supper tonight. Oh, look at this. Shit. We went out for supper tonight. We had steak and spaghetti at Coliseum Steak and Pizza. If you ever get a chance to go there, oh man, that was some good eats.
It was.
I gotta say, I like that food. But Doe was eating steak and spaghetti, and she's eating spaghetti, and there's sauce literally flying fucking all over the place, man. It was like sparks plugs just sparking all over the place. It was just spaghetti sauce all over the place. It's all over me. I ate nice and neatly and clean, not her.
I ate everything.
And she powered through it. She ate an entire, what were those, 6-ounce steaks? 7-ounce steak, big plate of spaghetti, a chunk of toast, and a couple mushrooms.
And some escargot.
And a plate of escargots.
Because I couldn't have salad.
Yeah.
And
apple pie with ice cream.
And three iced teas.
And 3 iced teas, yeah.
Service is phenomenal there.
Yeah, it's really good. It's Coliseum Steak and Pizza. I remember going there years ago when the Oilers used to go there with that cup of Stanley, and we drink beer and stuff out of it. And we hadn't been back for years, decades. And then we finally decided to go there the one night, and we've been back a couple times. Really good food.
Well, we haven't been through COVID.
Mm-hmm.
But the place was packed. It was just packed.
Yeah, absolutely packed. A buddy of ours, Justin, joined us for dinner tonight. Haven't seen Justin in
Ages.
5, 6, 7, 10 years. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen him, and kind of missed the guy. He's a good shit. So it was good seeing him, catching up a little bit with him.
Yeah, it was a really nice time.
And did that right after picking up Doe from cancer school, cancer camp. What are we calling it this week?
Cancer school, because I'm going to graduate next week.
That's right. Tuesday, graduation day from cancer school.
That's right.
This thing's taken on a life form of its own. Every week is something new. It's start cancer camp, the home,
the group home, the wayward home of cancered women.
Bye, dog. Don't come back. At least till the end of the show. So yeah, it's kind of grown a theme of its own weekly here. So it's
Hey,
been
Kel.
a lot of fun. Hi, Kel. Hi, Positive Michael. I'm calling you by your formal name tonight, Michael. So this week was week 5. It was the final full week of treatments. It was a short week because of the holidays, so you only went to 4 days, which means you owe them 2 days.
Yeah, I still have
treatment,
2 days next week.
So you go Monday, and then we check you out Tuesday, and then you're done with the chemo and radiation treatments.
Yep, and then 3 weeks from now, I have a CT scan, an MRI scan to see if it made any damn difference, and I hope it did. I hope it wiped out every little gremlin in my body. And then they'll schedule me for surgery either way. They just need to know what they're dealing with. And hopefully it got it all, and that will be that. I'll have the surgery, and then heal time, hurry up and wait. I did lose weight this week. I lost 1.7 kg.
Which she put on tonight.
I think I ate it back tonight. And that being just because when you're in the group home, it's really hard to get proteins, like meat proteins. So as best as you can, you're trying to intake as many proteins and carbs that you can. With my special needs diet, it's really tough. And if I stick to what I'm eating in the group home, I will just continually to waste away. But having said that, if you go by the old scale of 5 pounds per inch, I should be 125. If you go by the new scale, it's 7 pounds per inch over 5 feet. So I should be 135. So I'm right in the range. I'm at 134 now. So having said that, I got a lot of baggage like this shit there. It's got to go away, and all these wrinkly parts that used to be muscle, and yeah. But it is what it is.
Actually, you told me something earlier this week that I found interesting, and I wanted to research it further, and I forgot about it, and then I don't know, I just forgot to do it. And that was about the virus
Oh, yeah.
shots and updates.
They gave me a form, and they told
You
me
talk.
that your vaccinations do not get wiped out if you're in immunotherapy of any sort. So chemo and all that will not wipe out your vaccines. So if you are on the cusp of, I need to get the booster, which I am, you can go ahead and get the booster, and it'll still remain effective. So that's interesting to know. Apparently, there's a fourth booster out there as well. Wade's going to get the beer for the night. So, having said that, I guess next Friday, because I don't want to group it with the chemo and feel like shit and not know what the reason is. So next Friday night, I think we will book our booster shots.
Yeah, because I still haven't gotten my booster either. Hey, Glassy, how's it going? How's your dad? Good, I hope. Getting, all things considered, I'm happy to hear that they've made a diagnosis, and
Oh, what was the diagnosis?
at least you have an answer. Guillaume Barrer's, same thing Bonzi had. Bonzi
Oh,
was
really?
fucking contagious, eh?
Oh, he went over there.
Well, he had beer with Glassy. And Glassy went and saw his dad, and his dad ended up getting the same thing. No, it's not contagious, but it's just really freaky that two people that we know would end up with this disease. It is a
There was a new one.
10 in 1 million chance of getting it or something ridiculous.
I just kind of caught a bit of the news yesterday because I try not to because it just depresses me all to hell and there's no good in the world. Except you guys bring out the best of viewers.
Joe has to get rid of baggage. Where's Wade going? Wade will be going to Mexico. I'm sure. Well, I've got to go in December. I booked a wedding, so.
There's a new Canadian vaccine out for COVID, and I'm not sure of all the specs
It's
on it.
plant-based.
Really?
I heard about it today on the radio. Yeah, it's a plant-based vaccine. It's still in the clinical trials. It hasn't been
Yeah, exactly.
finalized for the.
No, they said it was all approved and there's no reactions or anything from the testing that they've done, and it was approved.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's approved, but I don't know when it's coming out for rapid use and
For
stuff.
human consumption.
For human consumption. Hello, Danielle.
Hi, Danielle. You're still grounded.
What did you did?
Her and Kel were being bullies on Pink Shirt Day to me.
Really?
Yeah. I went into the room and both of them, oh, Wade's here. They're just being bullies. And if I had a feeling, they would have heard it. So,
Good thing you dropped those years ago.
yeah, exactly. Good thing I don't fucking care meter just, whatever. Who cares? It was all in good fun. We were just teasing each other back and forth. So I put on a hissy fit saying, I'm leaving. And I just sat back and watched the podcast for the next half hour and went, I'm back. I'm dealing with these bullies in my own way. Screw them. They can't tell me what to do.
Why aren't you my daughter, Kel? Oh, because you were being a bully?
Apparently, I am your daughter, though. Did
Oh.
Wade tell you?
Oh,
No, I
you
didn't
are.
tell.
Okay.
I didn't tell her, Kel. I have no idea what you're talking about. So Big Stephenie's here. Oh,
Hey,
well.
I was adopted. I have no brothers and sisters. Welcome aboard.
I too was adopted. I have pedigree papers. Oh, that's right. Bonzi called Kel my daughter in his. That's right too. Forgot about that. See how much I cared about it? I just don't care. But yeah, I was adopted too. I have actual pedigree papers and everything. So, it's all good. Hi, Brad.
Oh, guess what?
Brad, here comes the story for you. I am so fucking happy you're here because you're gonna love this. Go, Do. You're on.
So in my room, I have windows. Like I'm above the garage door, so I hear everything.
Preface this: we live in the country. It's very silent out here all the time.
And
Go.
the city where I am at the end of the block, I think it's about a block and a half up, is a fire hall. So it's nonstop sirens, and they go out on call constantly. And between that and 109th, and 109th is just steady traffic, just off White, and police like crazy. So it's siren, 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 gunshot, siren, 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 gunshot. It's like I wouldn't live there. If you paid me, I wouldn't live near there. But anyway, Tuesday night it was really getting to me because I just came back Monday. And it's like, I know, I just got to fix my mind. So then I come up with this, oh, there goes Brad Hopper working. Oh, there goes Brad Hopper. He's on the clock. And it got me through all those sirens and stuff. So great, Brad. Good job. You worked your butt off this week, let me tell you.
I don't like this beer.
Ooh, that's a foamy beer. That's a mess.
It's not meth.
Sucking every bit of it. Take it back. Take it. It's coming out the top. Go.
I'll need a refund on this one.
What did you do to it?
I opened it. And Kona's just sitting here going to town.
What flavor is that? She really likes it. Well, you got the dog's vote.
Swamp Donkey.
Swamp Donkey. Well, that explains it.
Holy Jesus. I mean, a guy likes a little head every now and again, but
That's too much head for you, baby. You better put that back.
it's still fucking foaming.
Oh, jeez. We're both going to hell, you know that.
I call shotgun.
Yeah. You're in the driver's seat anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a tag along.
Fix this. We'll attempt to anyways.
Thank you. I feel good. I feel really good. Thursday was a rough day because I opened up the fridge and I looked at what's in there and I'm like, nope. I opened up the pantry. Nope. I opened up the freezer and went, hell no. So I caved. I have a guy that's a food distributor. So I texted that guy and had him get me some food, which turned out badly. So
Okay.
yeah, no, I could do without the sirens. I'm good without the sirens. Out here, when you hear a siren, you pay attention. In the city, you kind of tune it out after a while because that's just how it is.
First thoughts on Swamp Donkey. Swamp Donkey. It's heady.
He's wearing half of
It's
it.
a heady beer.
I don't have any beer. Get away from me.
Kona liked the beer.
You like the beer? Was it
Kona
good?
gives it a 10 out of 10.
You're
She
drunk.
just sat
Yeah,
here
me
just
too.
as it's pouring off my hand and down onto my lap. She's just sitting here. So the dog really likes the Swamp Donkey.
It's because you're a swamp doggy.
I like that. It's different. It's got a different bite to it.
It's got a donkey kick.
It's got a donkey kick. You like it, donkey. I can't do that voice anymore. Very hoppy, very heady.
I'm not sure how I feel about this.
But it's not bad. Not bad. Don't mind that at all. Again, Positive Mike's Brewery. I'd pull up the label, but I didn't load it.
I like it better than the other one last week.
Yeah. Between that, I got beer and spaghetti sauce all over me now. If I walk out the front door, the coyotes are having a treat. Look, dinner and a drink. It's a New England late hazy IPA. It's not bad. I don't mind it. Not bad at all.
I like it better than I did last week's.
Did you?
Yeah. And I'm not a beer drinker.
Yeah, I know. Neither am I. This one's not bad.
And you got Clamato Bean if you want to add.
I got lost Clamato too. Yeah. What else do we have going on? You told the story about Brad being in the fire engine
Yeah.
in your dreams.
It got me through
Yeah.
the week of the alarms and stuff, and it's like, wow, he's really working, and it just worked.
Well, that's good. Yeah, you gotta kind of trick your mind into doing little things to fall asleep. I have to do that out here too when you're not around. So
Wade needs more than a bib; he needs a wetsuit. In his defense, I think that spaghetti sauce was from me.
yeah, it was. It's not
sparks
for
were
me.
flying,
Like,
baby.
oh, yeah.
It's like just shoveling this.
I
stuff
thought
in.
she was sharpening a fucking knife, but no, she was feeding herself spaghetti. But the ting 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 of the spoon and the fork flying around, man. It's
And the
just-
boys, they gave up half their pasta and just kind of.
yeah, no,
put
I'm not
aside.
mixing it with Clamato, Mike.
They just.
Clamato's
they
better
tagged out.
straight.
The wimps.
So it is bitch day. It's Friday. It's bitch day, and I do have a legitimate bitch. At first, it started off as an annoyance. I drive for a living, and I take days off every now and again. And when somebody jumps into my rig to use it for the day, I fully expect when I come back the following day or in 2 weeks when I'm home from vacation or whatever, that everything in the rig has changed. The seat position, the radio dial, the mirrors, everything should be changed because they are driving that thing for 12 hours a day or however long it is, and they have to be in their comfort zone. So I understand that. I appreciate that. I respect it. That's just how it has to be. I took Doe's car in for a oil change last Saturday to We're not going to mention any names, but it rhymes
The
with.
dealership.
It rhymes with.
Sure would like
Sure
to see ya.
Sure would like to see you at a Toyota dealership. Took the car in for the oil change and didn't think anything of it. And
See, that wasn't the dealership issue, though. That was the person in the vehicle.
yeah, yeah. So you drive inside the building and they do their little service write up. Why are you here? What's wrong with you? Da da da. Just here for the complimentary oil change, and I'll be on my McFucking way. So they write it all out, and then the young buck comes and puts a piece of plastic over the seat and jumps into your car and drives it 27 feet to the oil change bay. And they do the oil change and whatever and blah, blah, blah. And then they jump back in it and they drive it the 54 feet around to the front of the building because it's all ice in the back of the building. They want no customers back there. So they're bringing the cars around to the front for you, which was really nice. Any place else I go to, yeah, your car's out back on lot 9, 4 miles away, and you're trudging through 3 feet of snow and ice to get to it. So it was nice that they brought it up to me, and I appreciated that. So I jump in the car, and of course, steering wheel is here, the seat is right there. I'm not a tall dude, I'm 5'10". I don't know who was driving the car, but I thought Jimmy only worked in the radio, because the seat was right up to the steering wheel. It's like, whatever. Move the seat back, get in the car. The steering wheel's been moved. Okay, the mirrors have all been moved. The radio's stationed on a different dial. The temperature in the car is set to a different temperature. It's like, were you taking it out on test drives?
They do.
With other people or something? Like, why has everything changed? Okay, fine. That was annoying. I was annoyed at that point. That's it. Just mildly fucking annoyed. Got everything straight away, drove home. Drove back to Cancer College. There's another new name. Drove back to Cancer College on Sunday night.
This time I will graduate.
And it was goddamn cold. It was like minus 20 when I was driving home.
24, yeah.
And I parked out front and looked at my phone. Oh shit, it's going to be minus 27 tonight. I better plug it in. So here I am outside at 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. It's pitch black. No street lights, nothing. Just black. Walk up to the front of the house, grab the extension cord, make my way back down to the car. There's no goddamn fucking plug-in in the car. And then what the hell? It was here yesterday. It was there the day before. Where in the hell is the block heater cord? And this isn't my car. I've never opened the hood on this car. This is Doe's car. So here I am at 9 o'clock at night trying to figure out how the fuck to open up the hood on this goddamn Toyota. I finally get it open, and here they had taken and tucked the goddamn block heater cable back into where it was from the factory. Why would you do that? Why? What in the hell would possess you to, let's put his block heater cable minus 27. Fuck, he doesn't need that. Why in the fuck would, now I was pissed. They're going to get a nasty worded email. A strongly worded letter.
A strongly worded letter.
Because I went from annoyed to really pissed off in a matter of that fast. So, that's my bitch.
No, it has a block heater. I made sure of it. I always make sure because now the new thing is all vehicles from 2018 and newer, it's an add-on. It doesn't come with a block heater. So when you're buying a new vehicle, make sure it has a block heater because otherwise you're paying $580 extra. I
know, right? Why are the valet is driving the car literally 78 feet? Why is he moving everything around? Why? Fuck, that pisses me off.
I have a shuttle driver who has the seat so far forward and the mirrors turned into the van so close that it keeps setting the sensors off on the mirrors because it's reading her own vehicle.
Fuck.
And she drives me to cancer clinic every day. And I'm like, I'm scared because she can barely reach those pedals. I'm like, holy crap.
Kel and Mike apparently have a bitch, so I sent them the link so they can bitch in person because now we're bitching, damn it.
Oh, and my wound, my open wound, is basically it's a divot with a penknife, pen hole. That's it.
So we can't put a clock in there now?
No. So Sunday will probably be my last nurse's appointment.
I'm all wet. Soaked.
It's not even in a good way.
No. My Dave Grohl stage wearer shirt.
Smells like it now.
Smells like Dave Grohl.
Beer and cheap cigarettes.
Yeah, tell us door to door. Salespeople need to watch what they say in front of security cameras.
Oh.
Okay, Kel.
Do tell.
Okay,
Oh, do tell.
so
Turn your mic up. I
I
can
have
barely
to
hear
put
you.
my
No.
phone on. Hold
Yeah.
Oh, you
on.
have to put your headphones.
I gotta
Um,
put the headphones on. That's right. And then translate. You turned your volume up. Hang on, Kel. Technical difficulties. Here we go.
I think
Okay.
Mike has to tell the story, but I'm not going to tell the Calgary story because it was pretty funny watching Mike get squashed because you've seen how tall Mike was. But
Oh,
so the
it's
bitch-
hilarious. It's hilarious when you stand there or when Doe stands there and watches me try to get into a car where the seat is up against the steering wheel. Doe is 5 foot fuck all tall. I'm 5'10". So and she drives with this seat right. I go to borrow her car or whatever. It's like, how in the fuck do you drive this thing?
I don't drive from the back seat.
yeah,
I sit upright, but I have long legs.
I mean, you get
Kind
my
of like a T-Rex.
you get my Mustang and you're laying down. It's comfortable. You put a pillow, hit the cruise control, have a
Open
nap.
a door, roll out so
Oh.
you can stand
Right.
up.
Yeah, open a door, roll out in your fat ass so you can stand up again. Yeah.
Okay, so here's the bitch. I told Mike he should tell the story, but he went away. We ordered the kids A&W, so now he's doing that. But so yesterday, doorbell rings, and it's two young girls on the doorstep, and I'm like, okay, whatever. We open the door, and they're from TELUS, and they're like, you have everything else with us except for your mobile. And we're like, okay, whatever. So they're talking about a deal, and I'm like, so is this like a door? One of those doorstep deals the minute you walk away, blah, blah. And they're like, yeah, so you'd have to sign up today. And we're like, well, like, we want to review the stuff. So the lady says, okay, can I call you tomorrow? So we're like, sure, whatever, call us tomorrow. So then they start walking away, and we have a garage camera, doorbell camera, and it kept going off. And so I look at it, and they're standing at the end of our driveway having a conversation. And she's like, the one goes to the other one, yeah, these are the kind of people that you need to push. You need to do this and this and this and this. And I was like, are you freaking kidding me? I'm like, so I sent Mike to go find them and tell him to be like, no, you don't need to push us. Don't bother calling us. But he couldn't find them. So that's my bitch for this week. Like, I was so mad. You're going to have that conversation. Don't stand on my driveway and have it where I can hear you.
It's called sales training.
So then Mike,
Yeah,
of course,
that's
jumps on
awesome.
Twitter and is complaining to TELUS on Twitter. So we're no longer part of their door. What is it? Their door knocking campaign. We're no longer part of it now.
Well, now you're lucky. See, now you don't have to put up with that bullshit.
A couple years ago, we had door-to-door salespeople for some security companies, and remarkably, we didn't sign up because we didn't have to. We just kind of know we're not interested. And the guy jumped off the steps when he saw our Mastiff, and he decided that it was safer to run for his life than it was to sell us anything. So we never bothered with it. But every second house that didn't sign up got broken into.
Oh,
It's
geez.
amazing. And then there's a mass amount of signs. Oh, it's powered by ADT or whoever the other security company was. But I won't do it because we had security companies when we lived in the city. We were broken into both houses, and the only thing that happened was they phoned us to tell us we were broken into. Well, I could figure that out on my own. It didn't cost me $35 a month. You know, they did nothing for us.
I don't need an alarm company phoning me going, oh, your house has been broken into.
I'll figure that out when I get there.
Yeah, I'll figure that out when I get home. What have you done? Well, we phoned you to tell your house was broken into. Well, why not maybe alert, say, I don't know, the cops?
Yeah.
The one time I set off the alarm myself by accident, and I was amazed. I was standing on a chair actually when the guy finally came in, but he sent in 2 dogs into my house, and I kind of panicked because I had 3 small dogs and 2 cats at the time, and these 2, one was a Rottweiler, one was a Shepherd, and the Rottweiler searched the yard and came back to the house, and the German Shepherd went room to room, didn't bother with the other animals, but found me, and I'm standing on a chair because I seen these 2 dogs jump the fence, come into my house, and I was just standing on a chair trying to turn off the alarm. And then finally the guy came in and he says, are you the owner? Show me ID right now. It's okay, showed him the ID and stuff, but I was amazed that they sent these dogs in, and the dogs were trained very, very well. And that was with ADT, I believe. But then when we moved, we had ADT again because the contract carried over. And no, they just phoned me at work to tell me I was broken into. I was like, thanks a lot.
We used to have ADT at our old place when we got Vivint. Vivint's not bad.
Do they show up at least? Because
Well,
50-50
they no
chance.
longer have like support in Edmonton anymore, so But I mean, Mike's got a phone number for somebody that whenever there's something wrong, Mike just calls them, and normally they're here.
I found
Oh, he
out here.
doesn't have. Mike's got lots of bitches. I don't know why I'm on here. He should be on. He's in the background.
Yeah. No, I found out here that having a big dog makes all the difference in the world. I've had alarm salesmen come to the door and the dog just goes mental and they, yeah, I guess you don't need it, do you? No, because if
Yeah.
you got a 49-cent piece of tin foil holding this door together, and if I let go of the dog's collar, she will go after you and tear you apart.
Yeah.
This is our attack.
He looks vicious.
He looks mean and
He looks like
vicious.
trouble.
He's Mike's cat. He's grumpy Mike's cat. Bonzi. Lassie says Mike from the bleachers. No, Mike is over there trying to get A&W for everybody.
Does he not know
Order
how the
me some
bag?
with no veggies.
Does he not know how the bag works? Can't figure out how to
You
get it
take the
open.
stuff out and you give it.
Yeah.
We put it on plates because we're classy like that.
Oh, jeez.
Really?
I gave up classy a long
man,
time
fuck.
ago. The minute I had to start doing dishes by hand again because the dishwasher broke, I was like, nope, you're eating on whatever it came in.
I was eating fried mushrooms off the goddamn table today. Why?
Oh, Jesus.
Missy over there. Here, have some mushrooms, and just
Mike says 'cause
flings them
you were
all over
drunk.
the table.
Mike says
No, I
because you're
was.
drunk.
I was sober. She's flinging goddamn food all over the place. I just ate it off the table. It was sanitized. The little sign there said so. This table was sanitized.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm going to go eat my A&W and listen to you guys.
Okay. Thanks
Bye.
for jumping in with your bitch. We'll catch you later. Be good.
Bye.
Keep the peace. Bye. So yeah, security companies, door-to-door sales, period. It just pissed
Jehovah
me off.
Witness. They actually send mail now.
Yeah, they never go to that condominium we used to live in, do they? Ever. That was back years ago. We lived in a condo complex. There was 4 or 5 units in ours, and then the driveway, and then 4 or 5 units there, all facing the street. And ours was the first one. And they came to our door, and I answered the door in a beer shirt and sweats, or whatever, band shirt and sweats, whatever I was driving at the time. Hear from the Jehovah Witnesses? You know what? Just fuck right off. It's Sunday morning or Saturday morning. I'm half fucking in the bag still. You know what? Fuck right off. Slam the door. And then I thought, I'll bet you by the time they fucking recoup from that, garner their senses back together and make the 8 feet to the next doorway, I can go out the back door,
Into the
out
next.
the gate, in the neighbor's house, tell them, I got this, don't worry about it. And sure enough, they knocked on the door. I opened the door again. Thought I told you guys to fuck off. I don't need no goddamn religion, all right? You guys want to come in for a beer? I'm game. Other than that, screw off. Whatever. Slammed the door. Ran out the house. Ran around the fence.
Skipped a unit.
Skipped a unit because the East Indians probably wouldn't appreciate me running through their house. Run into the
Karen.
next house, into Karen's place. Karen, just hang tough. There's going to be a knock at the door. I'll deal with it. They knocked at the door and they fucking turned white. Never did see him again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the best one yet.
They marked down 606 as being 666 and stayed away. So we never had any anymore until we moved out here.
Danielle lives in a secure entrance. I live inside a building with a secure entrance. I don't live in the secure entrance. That's pretty dangerous. I don't normally let my dog bark, but if random people knock on my door, I sit there and
Yeah.
smile while my dog loses his shit. Oh, I do
Yeah.
the same thing.
We do
I've-
too. We don't call dog back or anything like
Yeah.
that when she's going rampant on the door. I'll open the door and I'll keep my foot on the other side of the door because we had one guy try to get in the house, a door-to-door
Yeah.
salesman. He pushed on the door and I had my foot parked on the inside, so we couldn't get farther in. But also we had a 180-pound mastiff, so the dog stuck his head out and growled, and he didn't say much. He was a quiet dog, but if he barked, you paid
Yeah.
attention.
Not only that, Dakota would never hurt another living being.
He was
Doesn't-
big, gentle.
But he could have drowned you with the amount of gruel he used to fling around. So
You have to. Like, these guys are ruthless when they come door to
Yeah.
door.
yeah, they don't come around.
I haven't seen a salesman for a vacuum in years, though. Having said that,
They suck.
they suck.
Oh, they suck.
The quicker picker uppers.
You talk.
You talk.
You talk. I gotta find. I can take these off now.
No, I was finding something. I don't know.
I lost a pod a long time ago, and it's bogging me.
Just
You
one
know,
here.
you know what means bogging?
Yes, you.
Ha! Bogging is over.
He's indifferent this week. So tomorrow's pierogies and cabbage rolls and pork chops.
Pierogies, cabbage rolls, pork chops, dinner and a movie. Sheldon will be here as well. Reg is coming tomorrow night for dinner and a movie.
So we haven't seen him in 100 years.
Yeah,
either.
that's kind of been our Saturday
nights.
nights. Turn your volume down. Our Saturday nights around here since Doe's little episode here with cancer is that we were doing it on Sunday with Sheldon, but we found that getting Doe back to cancer college and stuff, it didn't leave enough time to enjoy the company, enjoy the movie and stuff like that. So we've pushed it back to Saturday nights, and it's worked out really good. Sheldon comes, we sit around.
There's no pressure, no
No,
hurry,
yeah,
hurry.
whatever movie we happen to watch
Baby girl.
is just something, whatever. We
Ball.
don't
You
we
got
don't
me a
pre-pick
ball.
a movie, Kel. We just hey, this is on, let's watch it. So we kind of go with that. Last week, who showed up last week? Oh, Joe and Holly.
No, somebody else did last week. Joe and Holly was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, was it?
We had Justin
Justin
today.
tonight.
We're making our rounds slowly,
Yeah.
but slowly.
Somebody showed up
Um,
last Saturday.
Actually, it's really funny because people know of my condition, but
Or
they,
no, last Saturday is finally when we finally got home from Rabbit Hill, isn't it?
just felt that way. Everybody, it's really, really funny that they hear my condition, stage 4 cancer with a NG, whatever the hell it is, but your mind always goes to the negative and the, oh my God.
All that,
right?
and it's dead.
So when people see me, they're really surprised that I still have my hair, that I'm still healthy, you know, so yeah, it is what it is. I'm just thinner. I get tired easy.
That's
I'm
right
thinner.
too. I went to hockey last Saturday. Emily's hockey game,
Yeah, and Sheldon was here.
and Sheldon was here, and yeah, that
because I
was
made
it.
a roast.
hmm
I made a pot roast.
Yeah, it was just the three of us, but I went to Emily's hockey game prior. That's right too.
The goalie of the year.
Yeah, the goalie of the year. She
MVP
played.
for the game.
She just fuck Lassie, don't send me shit in the middle of a show. It's too funny. Yeah, she played goal last Saturday night, and they lost big. I think it was 12 or 13 or 18 or 23-1 or something silly. But she was peppered. Emily probably faced, Tamara and I figured it's close to 100 shots in that game.
It's incredible.
Um,
That's speed.
and I told Emily before the game, if she gets a shutout, and I'll give her $50. And the coach made the same deal. If Emily gets a shutout, we'll give her $50. And the coach
Grandma
goes,
Lila did too.
and Grandma Lila did, and Tamara told me that there's no way they're beating this team. This team's really good. They're a couple levels above Emily's team and so forth. It's like, okay, well, whatever. Not worried about it. There's about 5 minutes left in the first period when the other team finally scored on Emily, and it's like, thank fucking God, because I really don't have $50 to give the child. I was getting worried though, man. Through the first period with a shutout, not gonna lie. Okay, go away.
So I'll be really happy Tuesday because Tuesday's checkout day for me. Then I'll be home, getting the proper rest. I have an Asian neighbor, and I swear they're
Oh, he's
born deaf.
Newfie.
No, at the house.
Oh, at the house.
At the house is an Asian lady, and I think they must be 12 hours apart in time zones or something, because she makes these phone calls, and she has one of those old-fashioned mic to talk deals, and those suckers are loud, and it's just yelling through my walls. And I don't know the dialect. I'm guessing Mandarin, the most popular one, but
Cantonese.
could be, I don't know, but it's just blah, 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 beep beep blah, 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 for about 2 hours every night, and I'm like, okay. But during the day, she's wonderful. She's quiet, all that. But except I can't sleep during the day because the garage door keeps opening to shuttle people to their appointments, which, you know, it's what it is. But holy crap, turn the heat on in that place.
2 days.
So
2 days,
cold.
Danielle.
So cold.
Monday and Tuesday, and then
I've done, this is the end of 5
Comes
weeks.
the bell ring. Yeah, she's done 5 full weeks, but she owes them 2 days because of vacation days.
Yeah, there was a family
a
day
family day
vacation.
vacation, and
They were shut down one day for equipment maintenance.
yeah. And then she'll be ringing the bell Tuesday, and yes, I will be there. Yes, I will videotape it.
I
think
want a big frickin' bell.
I think
I
I'm
want all
going.
the bells.
I'm going to live stream
Live
it
stream
on the old Facebook, and go from there. So yeah, really, like, you know, when this first started, I'm not gonna lie, I was scared. I'm still scared.
I'm not scared.
But when all this first started, you read the horror stories about chemotherapy and radiation and the survival rates and the sickness that goes along with it and all the other.
Got all these.
And the oncologist we have, Doe has, I shouldn't say, well, I guess we have, Dr. Severin at the Cross Cancer Institute and Dr. Zhu just put everything so at ease for us. It's like, you kind of left there going, oh yeah, fuck, this is old hat. That is not a problem. It just took the
Sting.
sting out of it, the seriousness of it out of it, kind of
It's
really
a little-
put us at ease.
When you go in, it's really overwhelming, all the things and stuff that they're telling you, and your head's just spinning by the time you leave. But first and foremost, like anybody going through this, you reach out to your oncologist, get set up with the social workers that work in oncology. They will get you into the proper programs. They will help you with if you need counseling to accept it. If you need some sort of health care, they will help you get it under their plan if you don't have a plan. And also my oncologist filled out a 9-page paper with reports for my CPP, which is still pending. But she filled it out. Not only did she fill it out, she mailed it off for me. So they phoned me to tell me that they received the paperwork and it's pending.
Yeah, everything's.
So, yay for that.
Yeah,
So,
that's
and
a huge weight off both of our shoulders.
yeah, that hit me hard Thursday though, because it's like I've never dreamed I would be forced into retirement early. Like I thought I'd retire early, you know, have some job part time, but I didn't
Sponge
think.
off my pension.
Yeah, you know, that's what a wife does.
Paycheck with a name. Gotcha.
Finally, hey? Finally earned that paycheck with
Finally.
a name. But I never dreamed in a million years that it would be me, that this could happen to anybody active, eating well, you know, quit smoking.
Yeah, taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, and I never dreamed that this could ever happen because anybody that knows me knows I don't sit down for very long. I don't take any crap. I'm not going to take any crap. I've lived too long to take crap. It's just, you know, and I've worked corporations, I've worked small. It's just, I'm busy. I'm ADHD. Don't even try to chart me because I don't chart. I can't sit still. And I was always told you need to slow down. Well, if you don't take time to slow down, this is what happens. Plain and simple.
Last fuel bang pots.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blow off some beans and fire or something.
Yeah.
There's like a whole row of them.
And the annoying fire trucks you hear will have huge bells for you to ring.
Oh,
Right? So yeah, it's all good. Again, thanks for those words, man. The support and just the camaraderie that. Yeah. It's still, what are we, 5 weeks into your treatments, 3 weeks.
still a very big unknown
It's
coming
been
up.
2 solid months of this, and everything's still overwhelming. Just the support and the care, the compassion, the caring,
Yeah.
just
And
everything is
even when
still.
you have like at the Cross Cancer Institute and stuff, you have a question, ask your doctor. Don't hesitate, because if you don't ask, you're not going to get the answers. So you have to be front. Make a list. If you're thinking about something and it pops into your brain, write it down. Take it in with you. Ask your radiologist, ask your IV tech, ask whoever. And if they don't know, they will get a hold of a doctor and they will let you know. And they will let you know now, not 3 weeks from now. You don't have to set an appointment. It's just now. They'll tell you before your appointment's through. And I love that because you get the answers that you need. Like when I was going through the radiation nausea, which is different from the chemo nausea. So now I have 2 sets of pills, one for the chemo and one for the radiation, because I'm in that 20 percentile that reacts to the radiation as well. So
You're all a bunch of hussies.
gonna have to find those girls some firemen.
Yeah, yeah. I'll work on that. I've got,
You know what, girls?
I got some
You know
photo
what?
shoots.
When I'm better, and there's the first bunch of strippers that are firefighters, let's go. Let's go.
Tamara's at home right now, right? Yeah.
Firefighters are nearby. Yeah, they're only like a block and a half away. But you want to go to fire hall number 1. There is a drop dead gorgeous dude with dark hair and this color blue eyes. And it's amazing. Gigi stood there and went, Auntie Wendy went, and we were wearing masks so you couldn't tell, but it was good. Gigi was just blinking at him.
Oh.
The only other firefighter I can get for you guys is maybe Jimmy.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Mr. James Heway. Pretty sure he has a firefighter's costume. No, he doesn't. We asked him.
Glassy started the firefighter thing?
Huh?
Really?
Oh, no. Tamara was the one that started the firefighter thing. Tamara likes the washing machine repairman tool. Yeah, I heard the stories about that one. Tamara, stop it. You're not old enough for that shit. You turn on the Teletoons.
It's funny, as old as you get, it doesn't really hit you until you look back and go, wow, your daughter's almost 40. Wow. Our youngest is 27.
You keep talking. I'm just going to lay here and have a stroke.
It's like sex after 40. Is that a stroke? Cramp? What is that? Oh, it's an orgasm. I forgot what that was. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, lots of firefighters in cities, none out here in the country. You want a firefighter out here, you might be waiting a while.
You don't want the country ones because they're all volunteers and most of them just drink beer at the back.
Yeah, exactly. Let's go watch the fire. Okay. Are we supposed to do something with these hoses? I don't know. Let's unravel them just to make it look good.
You start walking your dog by those houses and see what's in there. Mm-hmm.
Oh, they got diesel engines,
Pumper
trucks, and lots of
where all the tools
horsepower.
are.
Lots of horsepower.
There was some interesting equipment.
Oh yeah,
I got an education while I was there. I wasn't just there for the firefighters.
I could have a lot of fun in that building.
I asked questions and
I could end up in a lot of jail time with that one.
But even some of the EMS that I see coming through the doors, those girls are tall. Holy crap. I don't think I've seen an EMS female paramedic that was under 5'10". They're thin and they're tall. They're all legs.
At Emily's hockey game last week, we're at Millennium Place in Sherwood Park, and Millennium Place, there's 2 hockey arenas.
No, Lamont.
4 soccer fields, swimming pools. It's a whole big.
I've never been there.
It's just fantastic thing, and there was 5 or 6. I'm assuming they were Somalian kids walked by us, and the lady that was in charge of them didn't look old enough to be their mother. Like, these kids were 7, 8, 10, 12.
Part of some program that's
And this
going on.
girl looked to be about 16 years old, maybe 18 years old. And she had to be 6'4" and weigh in at about $135.
Like, they're insanely
Just
tall.
holy fuck, man! I mentioned to Tamara. I said, "Did you see her? Like, that chick is tall." Oh, so yeah. No, it's firefighters talk in the chat. That's all it is, eh?
Well, maybe you should bring them cupcakes for Easter. Not
My
just
God, I can't
Christmas.
keep up. So, Brad, riddle me this. You're the firefighter. You are the proverbial eye candy in the chat for the ladies tonight, being the firefighter. You ever, when these ladies show up with cupcakes or cookies or treats, You ever take them in the back at a fire hall there and let them have it? Show them your hose.
The pumper truck.
Maybe take them in the pumper truck for a ride.
I don't think they have off time to do that.
Let these ladies down easy. Just let them know nothing ever goes on because you'd lose your fucking career.
I don't know if
Oh, my
Danielle,
God.
if it's the 6-year-old would be all that flirty.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I've seen a 12-year-old can get pretty flirty. But we're not going to say anything. I promised I wouldn't.
Was it a 12-year-old that was flirty?
Emily was batting her eyes at a boy at the hockey rink when
Oh
we were
yeah,
walking.
she's at that age. She's
Yeah,
grade
she is.
7. Grade 8, she'll be into them even more. Good
Yeah.
luck. Good
Yeah,
luck.
exactly. Oh, that's a good beer, Mike. That's a
Swamp Donkey.
Swamp Donkey. I was going to say King Kong, but same effect. See, ladies, there's a code. It can't be spoken of, so nothing ever happens. It's the same thing with the DJ in the bar. Nothing ever happened. Ever. Well, except for once. But that's a whole other bad story.
I didn't do it.
No, you were part of it.
Was I?
Yeah. Yeah. And
Back when I was cute and young, I guess.
yeah, Swamp Donkey is moose. I know that. Everybody knows
Swamp
a
Donkey is moose?
Yeah. That's what they're referred to as. When you see a moose, they're always in a swamp doing their thing. They're swamp donkeys.
Really? Never heard
Yeah.
that.
Same thing in bands.
Swamp Donkeys?
Never got any action. Never. Ever.
No, it's always the lead guy and the lead guitarist.
Yeah. Yeah.
I always went for the drummer and the bassist.
I don't know. Never happens.
The drummers and bassists, though, are always really laid back guys that you'd hang with
I'm laid back. Ah.
for the most part.
Yeah, I guess so.
They're just different headspace than the lead guitarist or the lead singer. They just got to be out front all the time and on tension on them no matter what.
I used to do stupid shit on radio.
I used to,
That got me into some trouble.
yeah, but they couldn't see you, so
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
more of a sight guy.
Some stupid shit in bars. That got me in trouble.
Yep,
Lots of trouble.
yep. But you learn from your mistakes. Experience versus equals wisdom.
Yeah, how did that go? Yeah. Oh, okay, sure.
Trash bandits. Yeah. Trash pandas.
Trash pandas, raccoons, coatis,
Cotamundi.
cotamundi.
Love Cotamundi.
In
I want
Mexico,
one.
we come across their raccoons. They're cotamundis, or bear. What do they call bear? Something bear.
This in the family of the bear, the small bear, they call them.
Yeah, small bear, and they've got a really long wrinkly tail, and they're cuter than
And they sound like
all
pigs.
get out. But apparently they can be trained like a dog. They're very friendly, but they're very destructive, and they get bored very easily.
Yeah, and if you have 2 of them, even child locks won't stop them. They'll get into everything.
What do you want?
He's a drummer. He's been in his.
Now I gotta put these on so I can hear what he's saying.
He's
see?
trying to be really laid back and cool with his drumsticks.
Yeah, it's not really working for you. I
He's
think,
trying to get in with the ladies.
turn your mic on. Rookie mistake.
Is he making sounds?
No, he's not making any noises.
Are you there?
Yeah, we're here.
Oh, what am I watching through? Oh, I can't be, or I don't see anything.
That's because you're blind.
No.
Turn your glasses over.
Yeah, I know. I'll log back out, log back in. Hold
Okay,
on.
I'll let you. Remove guest. Bye. There he's gone. I don't know. Weird stuff happens on this program sometimes. It's easy to
Is
use.
it just firefighters, ladies, or cops? Anybody in uniform?
What about UPS drivers?
No, they're never sexy.
Fuck off.
Ah, there we go. Cool. Hi, guys.
This time you actually blooped. Last time I didn't bloop when you came in.
Oh, okay.
You just appeared.
No, I blooped. I hope
Ladies
I didn't
and
bloop.
gentlemen,
I hope I
Welcome.
didn't bloop all over your screen.
Welcome to the room, Glassy.
Thank you. Doe, love you for that.
Yes.
Drummers, we rock.
Yes. Yes, we do, don't we?
You want to see a cool picture from 1971?
Not really. Cotamundi. Yes, they are, Brad. Cotamundi.
So this is my dad in 1971. Oh, shit. There we go.
He was a
With
drummer as
the
well.
Ludwig drums.
I was going to say, looks like a
Can
big Ludwig label across the top of the
How do I get rid of this? Hold on. Give me a sec here. Hold on. There we go. Does that help? No, it doesn't help.
No.
There you go. Oh, pan that way.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah. So those same ones that I have, those same drums that are in that photo, are the same drums that are in my studio on the other side of the wall. 1971.
Cool.
Ludwig's. Yeah. So when you say you like drummers, I appreciate that.
I think that's what my first set of drums were. Well, my first set of drums were Ludwig's. And they would have been in that about 71s, I guess. In that era. Because I was 10 or 11 when I started playing, and I borrowed my cousin Barry's kit because he was no longer playing. And I had them for 3 or 4 years.
Here we go.
We just have a practice set.
And
in the
now we
basement.
just got a practice set downstairs.
I sent
27.
Brad a link. Maybe he'd join, but
What's that?
I sent Brad a link to maybe he'd join because
Oh,
Yeah, if he has.
Tamara went on her firefighter fucking washing machine.
yeah.
I don't know where
what's
she
going
went with half of
on. I
that.
don't know what's going on with that child. She,
I've tried to play drums.
I don't know if
I've
she
tried
needs
to
some
play a few
counseling
things.
or
Stereo's it for me.
or what's going on with that. So
I tell you, I've just sitting in the background for the last 20 minutes has been just such a for me, and I appreciate that. So
your
thank you
dad's
guys a
got-
lot for your kind words. I really appreciate them.
No problem.
So.
Dad's got
Guillaume Beret.
Guillaume Brie. It always there was a black actor, Guillaume
Something. Yeah.
something, and every time I hear Guillaume Brie, I think of him, and he was the very formal British butler on Mr. French.
Oh yeah. I know what you're
Right.
talking about.
That guy?
Maybe the disease was named after him.
I don't know.
What's his? Shoot. Here, I'm gonna just search it right now.
Pouty Brie? Oh no, it's Pouty Tamara.
While she's sitting on her washing machine crying.
Oh my word,
She
that's a good
is.
idea.
I'm sorry. Hi, Tamara. Nice hair.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Yeah.
So Emily played the hockey tonight, and how'd she make out?
Oh, let's give us a play-by-play.
Yeah,
Well, she played the same team as they played last week. Not goalie.
Okay.
But they lost 6-1.
Well, that's not so bad
Yeah,
because they
a few
lost
good
what,
hits.
18-1. How many penalties did she get?
This season or this game?
No, this game.
No, none.
None.
Doing the old Hextall slash.
Well, that's no good.
No,
It's amazing
none
that
today.
she gets aggressive on the ice, but she in life is just a little flower child. Like you can't even say the wrong thing to her. without
I
it
like this.
crumbling, right?
I like this. You'd mentioned I sent Brad the link, and instantly Tamara and Kel. Oh, Brad's coming in. Fucking, I'm here. I'm only here for the firefighter.
No, Brad's a good dude. Brad's a good
Yeah,
dude.
he is.
Honestly.
He is.
Yeah.
He's actually one of the people that has sent me messages every now and again. Just, hey, what's going on? How you doing?
Oh,
You staying out of trouble? Everything's good? And so, and appreciate the hell out of that. I mean, it's just, everybody has been, but with Brad, I don't know, it's so unexpected and random, and it's not any Friday night at 9 or anything. It's just 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm at work.
reaching out.
Dude, how you doing? You know,
Yep.
just reaching out, and it's appreciated. Now, I must let my next guest in the room.
Open the door for the 18th time this podcast.
Exactly.
Dog whipped.
You know, it's fun. The other thing too, I had Moderna, the Moderna vaccines. I've got a torn rotator cuff in my right shoulder, and my left shoulder is all torn up from playing hockey and football and shit. And I always had shoulder pain, arthritis, and stuff like that has set in. severe shoulder pain. I got my second dose of Moderna, and the pharmacist, well, where do you want? Which arm do you want it? Put it in this arm because it's already sore, so I'm not going to notice it. I have no shoulder pain anymore. I don't know if the Moderna has lubricated the joints or what the hell's going on, but I'm scared to go in for the booster shot for fear that it might reverse everything. So I'm hoping this is a side effect. I can move. Look at me. No strings either. It's amazing.
That's wild. I went down the Guillain-Barré path here a little while ago. American actor Andy Griffith developed Guillain-Barré. Okay, so I was like, all right, okay, so other people have had this. Let's go down the list. Jenna Jameson has had Guillain-Barré. What's the other stripper's name that's down here? Where did I see that?
Stripping with the porn star.
Yeah. That's kind of what I did.
Huh.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So if the porn stars are going to be safe, we're going to be okay. Tamara's like,
Dad, you'll be
this guy out of
fine.
here.
Wow, echoey.
Hey, you said washing machine in your defense, so you got nothing right now. No? Are we not talking anymore? Are we fighting?
We're not friends.
We're fighting.
Yeah.
Maybe we should paint a fireman on her washing machine.
Ooh.
I
Don't
don't
take a
know
look.
how the time to get it.
Don't
right.
laugh, Mike, because if Tamara says, "Hey, it works," Kel's gonna want the same fucking thing.
You know, Mike only came in as well to even out the balance of this, right? It's like I can't see two brothers go alone against.
No,
two
I think
girls.
Mike's waiting for a firefighter to show up too.
Are you waiting for? Oh,
No, he gave me the gears for turning off the camera to eat. He goes, "What do you mean you're not staying?" And I was like, "Well, you can go back on." He'd message.
what?
Brad and
Okay, I gotta go to YouTube. Apparently, I'm missing all the
You're all
comments.
good people. I'd message more, but don't want to come. Don't want to be too much of a pest, which it'll never happen. You can't be too much of a pest, because I had mentioned how Brad would message me randomly, just keeping my spirits up, and just shoot me shit, let me know he's there and thinking of me.
Actually, I had
So
somebody
then
ask me-
Danielle decides, don't tell Tamara and Kel that, Brad, or you'll be messaged hourly asking for pics.
That's okay. He can just send the bill to her dad.
Yeah.
Hey, Wade's hosting.
Here we go. Works for me.
Whoa, wait.
Thanks to
a
Oh,
Bob,
with that
you
shirt
can
on,
know
he's
that
not.
you're my dad.
Oh,
Sorry.
wait a minute. Oh, we got to go back down to the basement and work on my retroactive birth control some more.
You know, if you spill Clamato on that shirt, it won't matter because you're wearing plaid. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like I say, that's my Dave Grohl stage wear. It's Dave
Yeah.
Grohl approved, signed by him and everything.
Mike's got a
Did you
hoodie
give me
on.
tickets?
Yeah?
Oh,
Not yet.
No, I didn't, Tamara. I you know what? I didn't even look. I haven't had time. Just running around dealing with shit. I tried to win some off the radio station, but I'm pretty sure Locker sees my number come up and goes,
Nope.
yeah, you're 45.
Well, that's
Click
Well,
it.
can't he pretend that you or I win, and then I can just go pick some up from his house when I drop Emily off at school?
Exactly.
In a
So,
perfect world, yes. But no,
unfortunately,
it doesn't
things
work that way.
don't work that way in radio. Unfortunately.
and,
Shut up.
And then I got
You're not helping.
Yeah.
then I got a message about the concert at Conwell Stadium there with
Motley Crue, Def Leppard, Poison.
Yeah,
yeah, those guys. And
That might be a good
in
time.
the cheap seats, they're $113 a seat.
Seriously?
Wow.
For the
No,
cheap
that's not going
seats.
to be a good time at all.
Yeah.
You know what's a fun avenue is if you do message Brent, he might be able to. I don't know.
I don't know,
Hey,
is he working that show?
I need some Imagine Dragon tickets.
Well, you use your imagination and just think about having those, young man.
Oh, jeez. What about a
Brent-
thing?
Is Brenton working that tour, Glassy? Do you know?
I don't know. I think Imagine Dragons. I'm not sure about Foo Fighters, but
No, I don't mean
somebody's got to know somebody. Somebody's got to know somebody that knows something.
You know what? I used to know everybody in the industry, and it was a matter of a phone call, and I'd have tickets and backstage passes to any show I wanted. And over the
COVID
years,
changed
of
it all.
course, those guys
And now
all
you
died
got
and
nothing.
retired. And now I got nothing.
You got a
I'm
washing
just-
machine. Fuck.
Yeah, just the washing machines. Yeah. I'm like a peasant.
I
like the rest
replayed
of
that.
you.
You're
I'm
gonna
like a
message me later. I'm gonna say I own that to you. I'll never living that down.
I'm like a peasant like the rest of you. I gotta buy the fucking tickets with cash.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's the first time since being out of radio that I've actually. I think the last concert I paid before COVID was Leonard Skinner,
Ooh.
and I don't remember a damn thing of it, other than Freebird. I remember Freebird because the whole arena remembered Freebird.
And then that was
You know,
That's
that
the only
kind-
reason you go see Leonard Skinner. Oh, good. They played Sweet Home Alabama. Well, where's Freebird?
Yeah.
And it's funny because every concert, or not concert, but every like with Mike Plume, he was doing his
Mike Bloom, yeah.
Saturday morning, or Sunday
Sundays.
morning with
Sunday.
Sunday morning Mike Plume things. Me in the comments, play Freebird,
Yeah.
and it doesn't matter. Bonzi shows, he's had a few musicians on. Play Freebird. I mean, it's got to be done, right?
Yeah.
Something's got.
I know. I'm waiting for the right one. I wish. Who's that gentleman? From Edmonton. He plays Beasley. No, Jake.
Buckley.
Buckley. Thank you. Yeah. He'd be a wild one. I would love to see play that with even Locke on harmonica. I'd be okay with that.
Oh no!
Oh,
no.
why ruin a good song?
You don't think so? Fuck it. No.
I think Locke.
Everybody's out. Oh,
Fuck
wow.
the harmonica.
Okay. All right. Night, everybody.
Should
Yeah.
play with somebody. He really should.
Should what?
Should be playing with somebody. He's
Oh
phenomenal.
yeah, he is phenomenal. He's a phenomenal harmonica player.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lock
But
it.
it's funny. There's
How do you not cut your lips on that thing?
I don't know. There's guys with talent. I've got a friend of mine, Joe Tovey. This guy has more musical talent in his baby finger than any of us could ever hope to have. Picks
Any
up
instrument.
any musical instrument. Where's C? Bang, he's playing it. Tamara played flute in junior high school, junior
And high school.
and high school. She come over. She was over at the house one time. Had her flute. Joe walks in the house. Oh, you play flute? Yeah. Where's C? Bang, he's playing fucking Jethro Tull.
6 years of band camp too.
Yeah. We don't.
That's where I was going.
We don't want to hear those stories, Tamara. At least I
That's a
don't.
different podcast.
You
Where
put
are
your
you
pussy-
going? What
put
are
your-
you doing?
Tamara, you put your pussy away, and I don't want to hear those stories.
Wow.
Wow, are you ever turning red, Tamara?
Brought out three
Me?
kids.
So-
What did you say in caps? Three. Anyways, never mind.
So
3 kids came out of this in 1
uh,
year.
What the hell was I saying? I don't even remember.
Joe Tovey playing instruments.
Joe Tovey playing instruments. Yeah, picks up Tamara's flute, and in a matter of seconds is playing Jethro Tull.
Look, it's bring your pet to podcast.
It is. Yes.
Bring your pet to pot. Mine's
This
sitting
is
on the
Harley.
table
She's
for
a
me.
Shiba Inu. So,
She's not in me.
Is that a new dog, Glossy?
tenant's dog. But we call her Grandma. I call her Bat Dog, and she's wiry as shit.
Danielle Baker, the lovely Danielle.
What's your favorite?
What's your
concert?
favorite concert?
Favorite
Oh,
concert?
man.
It's either Genesis for me or Paul McCartney.
I have so many
Whoa! Hey.
different favorite concerts. Paul McCartney, just because
Because you went with me.
I went before you, Tamara.
Yeah, but we went the latest one.
Yeah, we went to the latest one. Both Paul McCartney's. Both Paul McCartney concerts were absolutely phenomenal.
Beer's got some kick, eh?
Yeah, the beer has some kick.
You speak better when you're drinking.
Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks. Yeah.
That was a good one.
Well, there's two kinds of music in life I don't like: country and western. So.
You
I have
still
to worry.
came.
I came, but he puts. I'm not gonna lie, he puts on a phenomenal show, but not my cup of music. Or
The
cup of tea
Eagles
that
were-
I
Was
should-
that, was that his latest
was
stop,
okay,
or was
but
it when he was at his high
Some of them I
time?
didn't know.
No,
That
it
is
was
high.
his latest show when he sold out the 8 shows at the Rogers Place here
Okay.
when it first opened.
I went 4
Um,
times.
Or he went nuts.
No.
Oh, he was
Pink
good, and then
Floyd.
went to Chris Gaines, and then disappeared and came back.
Pink Floyd was really good at Commonwealth Stadium.
Commonwealth, yeah, I saw that.
That was a phenomenal show.
Metallica, Commonwealth.
I didn't see that. Did you see the Stones at Commonwealth?
Yeah, Stones at Commonwealth were okay.
Guns
BC
N'
Place.
Roses.
BC Place here. Yeah. Cool.
David Bowie. I saw him at
We saw the
Commonwealth.
Eagles.
I saw David Bowie in Calgary at McMahon. I saw David Bowie in Vancouver, and then down in Spokane. And then I sobered up and went, I've seen enough David Bowie. But there's different concerts that it's hard to pick one favorite. I've been to so many concerts over the years. It's
Yeah.
hard to pick one favorite, right? They all had a lot of merit in their own ways.
Yep.
I mean-
The Foo Fighters, like I saw the Foo Fighters with Tamara for the first time here, the last time they were here, and
Yeah.
we were sitting. Jesus was sitting a row below me.
Oh, you were that high.
We were that high, but
Sorry, the broken
And we
leg.
had pretty
Again-
shitty seats too.
pretty shitty seats, but a great show. You know,
I
the show
see
they put
him!
on is actually really good.
Was that the one where he had the broken leg? Or was that the one before?
No,
Before.
that was before. No, after.
Oh, after, yeah.
After that was in Rogers Place. He broke his leg in
Oh,
a few
okay.
years before.
What we saw, glad we saw it, was Oasis, their only show in Edmonton now, however long ago.
The
Yeah.
hip. The hip one.
The hip, yeah, I've seen the hip. I don't know.
I think for venue wise, I think my favorite, and I'm not like I used to be big into country, but was in Detroit. It's called the Downtown Hoedown, and it's like legit in downtown Detroit,
Yeah, yeah.
and that was pretty cool.
For venue for me would be the Winspear Center. I've seen Mike Plume there. I saw Tom Cochran with ESO. Procol Harum with ESO back in the '70s. That was phenomenal. That show.
I don't know.
That was at the Jube.
Yeah, Sidetrack Cafe was pretty good venue.
Ooh,
Yeah,
my
oh,
favorite
yeah.
venue is the Agriplex in Smoky Lake.
Oh
Oh.
Jesus!
Fuck.
Said
Oh,
nobody
you know
ever.
what?
Thanks,
for
Tamara.
bringing
Back
that
to the bleachers.
The Smoky Lake bleachers too.
I got
Yeah,
to see
so-
Dallas Smith
Was there
there
fire in
and
Smoky
Dean
Lake?
Brody.
up. Dallas Smith was good when he played for the Oilers, but then he went country and
Who? Dallas
it's
Smith?
not the same Dallas Smith.
Dallas Smith is from Langley. He's
The
actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a Canucks
Good one
fan.
is default, not.
Yes,
country.
that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
Halfty's a buddy of mine from a long time ago. We had Gabby's out here. We had Roosters, Commodore. A lot of great musical venues. A lot of rich musical history here, even from Chilliwack all the way to Vancouver. Like fuck me.
I was reading the.
I played the Metro Club in Vancouver. Herpy
Oh,
Heaven.
Jesus.
I
Oh
was reading
Jesus.
the
It's like
Golden
number
Year
5
at the
almost
casino.
esque.
They got a
Oh,
lot
boy.
of acts coming into the casino now.
Yeah. Is that like? Would the number 5 now be like the Yellowhead
Is
in
it
terms of
closed?
the bar, not the?
Is it
one?
closed?
Is the
I
Yellowhead
think the
still open?
Yellowhead's closed now.
Oh, is it
Or ma-
closed?
No,
Wow.
it's a Blues Roadhouse now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's open.
Oh, is it open?
yeah. The Metro would be similar to the Yellowhead. When we were there, when we played there, though, that was the place to be in Vancouver. Was the Metro, because we were there for 2 nights. We were supposed to be there for a week. We were there for 2 nights, and then something happened. There was a flood or something. I forget what the fuck went wrong. Then we played the Smiling Buddha. We picked up 2 nights at the Smiling Buddha, and then we picked up 2 nights at the American. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember either of those bars, Glassy. The Smiling Buddha burnt down about a week after we were there.
Where was the Smiling Buddha?
That was on Main and Main and Granville at the corner there.
Okay, yeah.
And the American was just up the way from there.
Oh, that would have
Yeah,
been good.
most of
Yeah.
them are all gone now. Like even
Oh,
the
yeah, they-
Roxy, the Roxy's barely on its last numbers.
Yeah.
You know, like
I
would
They
Change.
rebuilt the rocks here.
It's almost
Oh,
The
yeah.
one that burned down
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
on
a
124th
theater.
Street.
Yeah, that's a theater. The
Have you ever
Roxy
been to
Vancouver.
Northern
Well,
Chicken, Tamara?
Pardon?
Do it.
Northern Chicken?
Yes.
Do
I
they
used
have
to work
any-
across the street.
Do they have any live acts there? Aren't we talking about live music right now, Kel?
what's the
We
Northern
need to
Chicken?
get back to the firefighters, but we'll let this.
Yeah, that's the only reason I'm here.
You guys scared off Brad. You're just too aggressive. You're just too aggressive. It's a washing machine talk, and all
Even
that.
Mike's gone. He's like, I'm out.
He went
Yeah,
to go get
yeah.
more beer. He's back.
Yeah.
Attaboy.
But-
Nice.
yeah,
I
Brad
needed
had-
a
Tells us he's back.
refill.
Attaboy.
Brad
What are
had
you
to
drinking
leave.
now,
He had
Mike?
a
What are you
call.
drinking?
South Block out of Calgary.
Oh, is this the stuff you guys picked up?
Yeah.
Big lick legger.
Cool. Yeah, because you sent me a bunch of pictures of cool stuff. Right on.
Yeah, I might stop at a few breweries on road trips.
Our kids are like, another brewery? Mike's like,
We're alcoholics, children.
no, it's
Hey.
Mike, not me.
Ah,
Okay,
okay. Well, that's
okay.
How's
What
the
did, what
cider?
did you
Like,
do on
I'm not
summer
even
vacation?
drinking. I'm not drinking this. So
What did you kids do on summer vacation? Well, my dad's a raging alcoholic, so we stopped at every brewery between here and Kamloops
Close.
and winery.
and
Mom
winery.
likes wine.
Yeah, Mom
close.
likes
We
wine.
went to
Dad
Rebel
likes beer.
Stove.
Yeah, Rebel Stove, whatever. Yeah.
How was the cider?
We have to bottle it, right?
I haven't checked it if it's ready for. Shit.
You just reminded him he has to do
I
something.
gotta go check it.
Gotta go check it.
He gone.
I haven't tried my beer yet
Why not, Tamara?
because I ordered Ito at work yesterday and I had some pretty bad shrimp and was up sick all night and I kind of feel like shit, so I'm not gonna drink anything today.
Her stomach
Oh.
felt like a washing
my
machine.
chicken deal on Thursday.
It drained like a washing machine.
I should have stayed with the steak and potatoes you offered.
Yeah.
That chicken did me in. It wasn't
Bravo.
quite cooked. It arrived
Yeah,
in
it was like-
15 minutes.
God love you.
My shrimp was. Oh.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than bad shrimp. We had bad shrimp the one night from Beverly Inn
The worst,
years ago.
the
Mm.
worst
Oh,
food
fuck, I
poisoning
was-
I've
That would have
ever
been
had.
your
There's your problem.
mistake.
The only thing missing here is probably Gwen. We need another Edmonton person on the fucking podcast.
We're down,
Maybe some
we're down a
firefighters.
body.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
see-
right.
is
Where's
Gwen
Brad?
in there?
You scared Brad away or what? They're,
Yeah,
wait.
Brad had
He
to
left
call.
because you guys stopped talking about him.
He had to run away.
I draw the line at military.
Disappointed.
Oh,
No, Brad had to run away. He had to go paint a washing machine for a lady across the street from the hall.
He's got a new business source.
womp,
Yeah, exactly.
Womp, womp,
Doe's gonna
womp,
paint
womp.
rocks. Brad's gonna paint washing machines.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell
Even
rocks.
even Kel's out. She's like, I'm out.
No, I'm going to like a chair.
Ooh, Jesus. All right.
He'll stay here.
Oh, they're getting comfortable now.
Probably one of the best shows lives that I've ever seen. Even though they're massive sellouts, YouTube.
Nobody asked you, Lassie.
You two sucks.
Yeah,
Shut up.
still
They are
mad at
massive sellouts. I'll give you that. But a live
Right.
So
show.
mad about my phone and that stupid download.
I
from
can't.
years
Oh,
ago.
God.
I don't like their music at all. To be honest with you.
It's
Uh,
an odd song. I just,
I speak to the Elevation
Yeah.
Sun
yeah.
or Elevation,
Elevation was a good
2005.
It was a good. It was a good show. When they're at the Commonwealth, I think they've been here twice.
Oh, did you go see them at Commonwealth?
Yeah,
Nice.
Too
They had
political for
the
me.
heart stage and all that.
I believe so. Yeah.
Bruce
It was-
Springsteen.
Me and my dad were supposed to go see you two once,
No, we weren't.
but then I
That
got
would've been
caught stealing a
Whatever
bag of
happened
Skittles
to
from the
that-
grocery
to that
store,
Salt
and
and Pepper show.
they don't let me.
What's that, though?
Whatever happened to that Salt and Pepper show that we were supposed to go to, Tamara?
Oh, the reliving the 80s?
Yeah.
90s.
Oh, 90s, yeah.
I don't know.
It was a mixed show, and there
Was
was,
that a
salt and
football-
pepper and something.
Was that a football
No, it was.
halftime show?
No,
No, we
no.
were supposed to go.
We were supposed to go, and we didn't end up going. But it was
Yeah.
Salt and Pepper. Was,
Oh, maybe I had
Yeah.
a baby.
There's a good reason.
No, this.
No, this was
She was
about
popping
6
a
years ago.
thing out of her thing, and yeah.
Not really. It just kind of fell out.
Oh man.
He was
I
just.
hate coffee.
He was really little.
It was, but
That was bad.
you know, I play this
Wiggly.
game.
Don't.
Wait out.
It gives me commercials in between, and I keep seeing this thing from Silk Inn, and it's a thing to tighten your thing. It's a tool. And I keep seeing it. I keep thinking of you peeing your pants at the drugstore.
I love how you just carried on with that.
And I think it might be of help to you.
I did pee my pants at the drugstore.
But
And it wasn't the
this
first
tool
time
is
either.
supposed to help with all the tightening of those muscles, and
Oh,
my
and
God.
all of it. So
So,
it's either
Kel,
that
tell
or you
us
just
about
try
your
to rip,
story.
rip Darcy's dick off.
Wow.
Oh, I thought it might be safe to come back in. I was wrong.
No, it's not yet.
And that'll
Hi,
help
Mona
tighten
Bear.
everything up. Yeah, exactly. When Kegels don't work,
Danielle, I'm doing them right now. Like, I don't know what else to do.
Okay, Wade, you dropped off your headphones, and Doe just carried it on.
I
She
know. I was
knows.
right
I know.
next to her, listening to the whole thing.
Oh
yeah,
my
but they,
God.
actually, I was surprised. I'm looking at this ad that's rolling through my screen. I'm like, wonder how many women actually get this tool and try it and stuff. And it's got like 5 or 6 power settings. I'm like, really? I have no idea how it works.
What are you searching that garners these ads?
I'm just playing this stupid merges game,
Okay.
merging
All right.
on Facebook.
Wade's
and-
got his
and
hat off now. He's looking all
ads come
randy
up
there.
And some of those
Oh,
it's
randy.
from Silken.
Warm in here. First thing Doe does, she walks in the house and cranks the heat.
I'm a cold-hearted bitch. I can't lie. I'm dead inside. It's the chemo. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it's
Ew.
I love that Doe just carries on with it. Just keep going.
I'm dead inside too.
You know, they make things that will tighten up your vagina and make them super tough. And the rest of us are
But don't
choking our
use it in your
guts out over
sphincter.
here. Sorry? One more time?
Don't use it in your sphincter.
Oh, boy.
5 or 6.
Make your eyebrows do weird
Yeah,
things.
Mike's out. He's like, fuck, I don't know what the hell's going on.
Mike's like, I
Happy
need to
Friday,
see.
everybody! I needed this. Cheers.
You know, it's funny.
Oh.
We did our
Cheers.
podcast last Friday, and then Glassy came in. I forget who else came in, and
Oh.
everything it went sideways. Like
Oh,
this one was going, but last week was even worse. It was just a gong show. I checked the views here when I
Probably chip
when I
your teeth.
retweeted this. There was more views on last week's show than there was the 3 prior ones. It's like, what the fuck?
5
I
or
can't
6
believe
settings,
nobody's.
Here we go. Setting
What's the
4.
views on the? What's the
5.
views on the Christmas Eve show?
I don't know.
Get to setting 6 and your hair's curled.
Doe, did you watch? Wow. She's still going. Trying to move on.
Chipped
Doe's
teeth and my hair's curly.
Jesus Christ. Tamara's like going
47,
to buy one
Lassie.
now.
Tamara's going out
my
to get one.
Can't go to the store.
For smokes? Or
Park the
what?
car.
Oh, for a
Oh.
tightener.
I don't think you want the ones from Dollarama.
Oh, I was gonna go to Dollar Tree.
There you go. Dollar
I'm
That's an
glad
upgrade.
we're not in this
Yeah.
group chat. to
Or
get
what's
the
it called?
link to this.
$2 more or $1.25 plus more or something?
You want the link, Danielle? I can send it to you.
Yeah, Danielle said something there. It was like,
Man.
what?
Yeah, Grandma.
Hi,
Who's there?
Emily.
Oh, hi,
5 or
Emily.
6.
Yeah, watch your mouths.
Is that like a parental control? You're controlling your parents through your grandkids?
I kind of want to know how effed up Danielle is. How do we get in touch with you, Danielle? I think she'd be a wild
She
addition to
suddenly
this.
disappears. I'm out.
Hi, puppy girl.
You're out.
I don't want party.
Packing a dart. Yep.
Can't smoke in the house. I have 3 kids. Fuck.
That's never stopped you before.
Can't smoke in the vehicle either.
Not if it's moving.
Yeah, that's why they wait outside.
Exactly.
So what's the
kids get in the box
temperature?
of the truck.
Stuck to the window.
What's the
Mom, come
temperature?
out.
Oh, sorry.
The temperature
Are you in there?
In Edmonton.
Mom, are you
in
there?
Edmonton? 1. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Minus 5.
-5?
Yeah.
I almost cut my grass today.
I just about
Grass?
cut my grass today too. But I
Our
didn't.
white grass.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's kind of funny, and I know he's on a shitty radio station with
Wintergrass.
Yes.
What's his name at K97? Been there forever. Terry.
Terry Evans.
Terry.
Evans.
Evans,
Terry
yeah.
Evans.
Pete, as much of a loudmouth as he is, I worked with him for a long time. He actually has some pretty fucking sexy grass. Like, Mike, you'd be impressed, honestly. 100%. Like, this
We
guy is
haven't-
like
You
shit.
got
His
it works
lawn,
with
like,
Terry Evans?
sorry,
Yeah.
You're talking about
Yeah.
the other
Or the
Pete.
Pico.
But shit show.
Oh,
But shit show.
But typical.
Pete the shit show.
what are you doing?
We have a neighbor across the street, the same thing. He goes out and fucking measures his grass and cuts it all the same length and
You know what?
moisturizes it and hydrates it and
Oh, I was down a quart of fur.
Uh-oh.
I cut the grass once for Mike, and I've never cut the grass since.
Oh no! Please do, Mike. Please tell us the story. She's sitting all straight face. He's losing his
I
mind.
never have to do it again.
I don't
No,
even
no.
let the kids cut it because it's like, okay, like just a little anal there.
Yeah. Do you have a ride on or a
When
push?
it comes to grass and sidewalks.
We have a small yard, so it's just a push electric thing.
A small yard.
Are you
We have a
guys
small yard.
are you guys sort of close together to each other, or?
oh, he looks like he's just about sitting on her lap.
What are we talking? There's 2 chairs here. We're married.
okay.
We're allowed to.
That's the way they
Didn't
lead.
get that.
I can sit
No
on
way,
your
I
lap.
love you. Oh, there it is. There's the
Brad.
win of the evening. Good job, Brad.
I'm so glad I created my Danielle username. Yeah, well,
Wouldn't that be amazing?
you know, Brad, you probably want to take that off the name tag on your uniform. I just about said jersey, but
That would be funny.
yeah.
Well, tonight when we
Take
were
off
well,
your uniform.
Take off the uniform.
Thanks for coming.
He came back for the abuse.
yeah, time out.
Time out. Yeah. Yeah, you're grounded.
Wow.
Yeah. It just gets worse.
Can't ground me. I'm the boss of this house.
Really?
I feel like I've been grounded.
You have children? You're not
Yes.
the boss of your house.
I know.
Well, you are.
It's the
for
littlest
about
one.
2
He's the
years.
boss.
Then all hell's gonna break loose.
So, who watched James P. White's Pink Shirt Day podcast?
Not Jack.
Why not?
Because he called a girl a fat bitch.
See, that's reason enough right there. I would have made him watch it.
Yeah.
I'm watching the recording.
Well,
She called
you still
him-
can.
Is he ashamed for it?
Ah,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. you
She
can
called
still
him a
watch it.
retard, though. So she deserved it.
Ah,
Yeah, but even so.
As long as he didn't start it.
sorry.
Even so. Make
No,
him watch it.
he finished
It's
it.
still available on YouTube. Just look up James P. White Pink Shirt Day. It'll pop up.
I missed it.
It was really
Sketchy-
good.
Sketchy internet where
Yeah.
it was.
It was
Oh,
actually really good. There's some really good
All of our
stories.
offices.
What's that, Cal?
I said I streamed it for all of our offices in Alberta.
Yeah.
Nice.
And did you get any feedback?
Yeah, people said it was pretty good, but it was a lot of people were like, I know this guy from somewhere. And so then when I mentioned the basketball team, they were like, oh yeah, I remember in high school. And
Yeah.
so, but it was pretty cool because like being in Ontario, I saw the basketball team like 5 times. And you see
So
Jimmy,
you're like you're
this looks
you're
familiar.
Groupie.
a groupie
Yeah.
for midgets?
Yeah, no. Groupie, yeah.
Small people.
Little people? Well, sorry, my bad. Mike, did you know?
Groupie?
For firefighters.
Little person firefighters.
No. No little, no Lamont. Paid one.
Come on, Jimmy will
You're so
Jimmy will give
difficult.
you more than a washing machine, and I
Mike
love him.
threatened to do that Valentine's Day thing or whatever, and I was like, no, thank you.
You,
You guys don't do Valentine's either?
No.
oh, it's a
It's a
fucking
made-up
Hallmark
holiday.
holiday.
Yeah.
Hallmark
Yeah,
holiday.
I think one year you bought me something and I hit you with it.
Ever since then, I just buy chocolates the day after for myself because they're 50% off.
100%. Do you fart in bed? Yeah, cool. You love each other. There you
Yeah.
go. You put up with
Well, our wedding
it. True. It's true, Sam.
though,
I'm not wrong.
because it would go Christmas, wedding anniversary, and then Valentine's Day. So
Yeah,
When's your
well,
wedding anniversary?
January 19th.
Emmy's birthday.
We had the idea of getting married in January so that we would always go away because we got married in the Dominican. That lasted, 2 years? And then, didn't happen again.
Well, no, because he started calving kids. That ruins
Fucking
family.
kids.
So we had
Mike,
kids,
Mike, you're doing something good because Kel's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
Kids-
still trying to
kids
figure my
remember-
way out.
Kids ruin travel. There's no two ways about it. I had my first kid. I was 13 or 14, and
You're 20.
20, whatever.
There's a big
And
difference
Hey.
between 13 and
I
20.
didn't travel.
Okay.
That's me. Best goddamn thing that ever happened to you, too.
Well,
One of a few.
let's not get carried away.
The first.
You're the gift that keeps giving, Tamara.
Yeah,
On the washing
giving,
machine.
giving me ulcers, giving me hemorrhoids. Giving, yes.
That's why
Sorry.
your hair is gray at 20.
That's when my hair was gray at 20 and a half.
You got to educate your dad on wearing a the button strap with the bangs out front with the plaid jacket.
That was
Come
my
on.
look.
Life lessons. No?
No. What was wrong with that? That was BC Trailer Park trash look. You should be used to that, Glossy. You live there.
I have a rebuttal, but I can't give you one.
Isn't that lady that they're trying to find from the convoys from where you're from? Tamara? No, what's her name?
Oh, Brienne
Mary
from
Leach?
Chilliwack.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know
Brianna.
One that
Brienne?
nobody's.
The one that donated $50 whose bank account was seized? Yeah. Fuck. They never did
Neighbor-
find her.
Mark's a buddy of mine, and I texted him like, "What do you mean, Brienne? What?" And he never did respond. But pretty
Yeah,
sure
wonder
it's
why.
probably under somebody else's name, but from and we're doing. Yeah, I don't know. Made national
Well, that-
news story though, so that's cool.
It did.
Brienne
It was
from
a,
Chilliwack.
it
Like
was a
fuck,
fake news story the whole way.
100%. Watch Tucker Carlson. He's talking about fucking Chilliwack, even though he has no idea where the hell this
Yeah,
little
exactly.
Milk Dairy Valley is. Like,
You were just excited because they mentioned it, right?
So is what happened was
I kind of couldn't believe that our ML or MP actually. He's gone kind of left field in the last couple weeks. I won't lie, and some of the tweets that he sent out, although in some instances he's probably not wrong, but they're very left side, like, or actually too far right, I would say.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
Like, I don't get that. We don't get that as local media people here. Like, what? What? Who?
holy fuck!
What?
Are you?
I am.
So we go out for supper tonight. We have this wonderful steak and spaghetti dinner from Coliseum Pizza. Abs- phenomenal food there. And as little English words, here we go. And as is custom, I always buy a pizza from there to bring home
Fuck.
so that
no.
I can have a snack later on in the night or breakfast the next day.
Wait,
Joe ate a whole fucking steak, a whole plate of spaghetti, a big slice of bread,
Yeah.
an order of dead snails, escargots, and now she's tying
Apple
in
pie and
on
ice
pizza.
cream.
Oh, and apple pie and ice cream. And now she's murdering a pizza.
Yeah, because it's got
you
shrimp and
didn't
you can't
invite
eat
us
shrimp.
to dinner.
I did
Justin
so.
took us out.
Oh, did I not hit send? Hang on.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Tamara.
So
No,
now
I
that
forgot
I'm
to
like
hit
your
send.
daughter, do I get invited for dinner too?
No,
Sure.
because I don't either.
No, we went out with a friend of ours, Justin, who bought us supper. That's why we didn't invite anybody. But if you want to come by a supper, we'll invite you out anytime.
Dove, for all the radiation and everything that you've gone through, you look fucking fantastic.
Thank you.
Good for you. And
She
I
smells
mean
like a
that.
trucker.
And that's
No.
amazing that you have your hunger. Like, if you don't mind me asking, I won't ask weight, obviously, but have you lost weight as a result of your radiation?
When I went in,
Yeah.
well, it's hard to judge because pretty much all of December I was fasting for one test or another, and I think I got to eat twice in the whole month of December.
Right.
When I first started, I was 66.6 kilograms. Now I'm
666.
60.3 kilograms. So I've lost about 15 pounds.
Wow.
And I found it.
And it's been a struggle to keep weight on. Like I'm on Ensures, the extra calories plus
Yep.
what I eat,
Yeah.
and like just carbo loading. And I don't eat carbs. I eat salad. Generally speaking, right? Like I love like my chopped cucumbers with tomatoes, onions, and just salt and lime juice.
Not a lot
You
of
look
people
fantastic.
anymore.
It's good to see you home though.
I can't eat those things now.
Oh,
I can't eat any vegetables with skins that are raw. I have to have everything cooked and mashed, and root vegetables at that. Last weekend, I kind of jumped off the bandwagon. It's like I need some freaking vegetables. Like I'm gonna die. So I peeled tomatoes. I cored the tomatoes so there was no seeds. I made
well, yeah, I saw
Pico.
your post.
yeah, I made pico gallo and on
Cool.
codfish. It was amazing. But then I also went farther than that. I had
Cucumbers,
no, I had pickled
beets.
beets because I was craving those so badly. So I got that all out of my system. The problem is when you have an ostomy, they want you on a low fiber diet for a reason. They'll just say that because
Right.
I couldn't control the bag at that point. I was taking marshmallows left, right, and center, everything to slow it down because I was losing fluid so rapidly, and it burnt like a son of a bitch. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, really? Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so when they say low fiber, they actually mean low fiber. But when I'm in the group home, it's really tough to get proper proteins. So you're relying on boxed food, and I can't do boxed food. I've never done boxed food. It's just
I offered you steak.
I know, and I had a guy, right? My guy, he ordered me
Ooh,
Mary
said a
Brown's
guy.
chicken,
Oh,
but it wasn't
Food guy.
cooked all the way.
Bucket-
I offered you
kind of
steak.
paid for that
Bucket
too.
of chicken,
Yeah, it was a
yeah.
mistake, but I was craving the taters, like the salt. And I'm not a salt person, and they keep telling me, "Oh, you need to eat salt." And I'm like, "Well, I watched my dad growing up, and he was a salt shaker, a meal kind of guy, and he's got blood pressure through the roof. He's on every kind of pill. He's had a triple
Yep.
bypass, and it's like I don't put salt in my food unless I'm boiling it or if I'm making mashed potatoes. It's pretty much it.
use Himalayan though, right?
Yeah, but even still, I'm not a salt person.
Yeah.
But now I'm having to put salt in because salt holds fluid in. So now they want me to add a half teaspoon of salt to everything I eat. And I'm like, it's half teaspoon
And water
3
retention
times a
as
day.
well. Yeah.
And they said, don't worry about it. When this is reversed, you can go back to eating slowly the foods that you were used to. And it's like, okay, well, when's it going to be reversed? And after my surgery, it'll take 6 months to heal
Oh, shit.
before I can even try
Right.
when they reverse everything back. But it's got to be
You're-
completely healed.
You're feeling otherwise decently well.
As, on my weekends, I have.
Have you had shitty days from taking doing the chemo that you're?
I've had some days, like especially with the nausea, it just knocks you.
Put your shirt back on.
Too hot.
Not this
Oh,
kind of
God.
show.
You're not a
Oh,
firefighter.
here's your firefighter, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, it's your
Oh,
dad.
we don't want the LeBlanc and Bertheim ones.
Oh God, Mike, leave.
Mike's not coming back now.
That's okay.
He heard that you took your shirt off. Now he's not coming back.
Carly, out.
But he
But I
says
have
the
had
cider's
my-
not
my
ready,
down
bro.
days and you guys don't get
Yeah,
to see.
well,
Great.
That's
Well, that's
rare.
good. I'm glad you're doing okay, and glad your hunger is still there. And yeah.
I take my shirt off. That's what they get.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I thought Brad was coming
I
on
thought
because he
somebody
just
was
said,
joining
"Wade,
us.
you're running out of layers." He might
Yes,
still
Brad, I
carry
am
on.
running out of
You
layers.
took your shirt off and Mike went to go get another hoodie.
Lord. No, it's good to hear though. Though I'm glad. So
I've always
Right
been eating machine.
good.
So
That's
I
good.
don't expect that to stop. I just got to eat twice as much because basically radiation takes a lot out of you.
Yeah.
So even the fluids that I have, like you have to have radiation in your full bladder. So my morning is wake up and eat.
See, Danielle likes my strip show.
What? Yeah?
I never thought I'd have to eat all day to keep weight on, but
Hey,
And I feed her good when she's at home. I always make sure that she's eating all
You
the
need your
time.
nut
I,
night?
pizza.
I bug her and bug her. Are you eating? What are you eating? What are you having?
yeah.
Why are you
What?
eating my pizza? What's wrong
I
with
was
you?
going to ask you. You were talking about Beverly like
So am I.
10 minutes ago. Have you guys ever done Swiss to go?
Who?
So it's in Beverly. It's called Swiss to Go.
No.
A pretty good place. They make like Swiss sandwiches, but she also does these teacups. You'll have to Google, but it's like chocolate teacups, pretzel bread.
Chocolate.
Swiss to go, eh?
Yeah,
I don't even know where that is.
it's
I can
118
Google it
that.
later.
The crust is really good.
I'm really losing a lot of faith in Danielle here, guys. She was applauding me for my strip show.
No, she
So I
wasn't. It
mentioned-
was for Doe's
So I
eating.
went, hey, see, Danielle likes my strip show. And then she comes in, no, fuck you, you fat prick. It was
Fuck,
for
Brad,
those
get out of the
eating.
comment section. Get
Oh,
over here.
Sorry,
Come
Wade.
on.
Just brutal.
Jeez Louise, it's Friday night. Or is he working? Is Brad
I
working?
don't know. Are you working, Brad? Mr. Hopper?
Are you in
Chocolate
uniform?
Paul, probably.
Do you have friends?
Tamara's in.
Oh my God, Tamara.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
You're such a beautiful.
she's so bad. Just why? Why?
What's
There
that
she's right
place?
there.
What's that place in Newfoundland? Come by chance? Oh. Sorry, that was yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so to be
Wade.
fair, it was actually Joe that brought up the firefighters tonight,
Yeah,
not Tamara and I. We just carried
Are
the
you
conversation.
sure?
that's
I
right.
have-
Are we sure?
when
Play
I
it
edit
back.
all this, when I edit all this shit out, I'll play it back and find out for sure.
I could probably find out right now.
You don't believe us? We speak the truth.
We do.
What do you after though? Oh, yeah, it's a bunch up there. There's some in the fridge too.
Nope.
Nothing. I don't know. I sent Brad the link, but I don't know. He hasn't gotten back to me. He hasn't said. he's
Maybe put the
working.
shirt back on. Maybe he'll come. You know.
I can't link from my phone, so he might not be able to either.
You know what? I've had enough.
I think I was onto the Kona section, but oh well.
Oh well.
Yeah, Kona was patting your shoulder. But anyways.
True
Oh.
story.
True story.
Anywho,
So that's about it
Um,
for that stuff.
it's
Um,
9 o'clock. It's
It's 10 o'clock. We're in the
It's your bedtime?
no, I have to go
Lights
visit
are
Dad.
on.
I have
Go.
because I
Okay.
podcasted tonight, and
Mhm.
they moved him onto his side because he's got bed sores and fuck me, like.
Is your dad a relatively healthy man otherwise?
Oh yeah, walks 10 kilometers a day. Everybody knows him in town.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
well,
My Pure Later guy in Fort McMurray knew him because when he was in Fort McMurray visiting, he would start at one end of town and the Pure Later guy would be there. Hey, how's it going, Patrick? And by the time he got to the radio station, Patrick showed up for our afternoon deliveries.
Yeah.
Is there anything they can do for him? Like, can he feel his legs now?
No. Well, he can feel you poking,
Yeah.
but he
There's no nerve response,
no.
right? When he goes to walk, the nerves
So-
don't respond.
Yeah, at 5 o'clock before I jumped on with Bonzi, which was 4 hours ago, they hadn't yet done an MRI. They want to do an MRI because they want to know where his nervous system is at.
Yep.
I was there till 5 o'clock yesterday, this morning, and I'm exhausted. Right, I had one meal in the last 72 hours.
Well, you better get something to eat too.
I
Take
know.
care of yourself too.
I know, and my mom
Now,
said that today.
now I'm going to
but
start texting you and sending you harassing messages.
probably there you go.
Go eat.
Please. So while he's been in Emerge, and I think I showed the picture on Bonzi's show.
Yeah.
I've been trying to bend his knee to get circulation moving because he doesn't.
Right.
It's not. There's no. It's so tight because it's so constricted, right? And
Yeah, a lot of information.
the doctor came in. We were talking last night, and he said it's like a 10 in a million chance of developing Guillain-Barré. Like, what? How the fuck do I? First person I phoned, Greg. First person I phoned. Dude, you're never gonna believe this because we made fun of him with the Johnson & Johnson shot,
Uh-oh.
and all of a sudden my dad's diagnosed with Guillain-Barré. What? What am I missing? Oh.
Are
He's
they,
gonna take his shirt off for Kel.
There you go.
are
Can
they
you
doing
leave?
any
After midnight here and had a long shift today. Wishing you all well. Glassy, thanks a lot there.
Glassy, I
thanks,
meant
Brad.
to ask you, Like,
Thanks, Brad.
Thanks, Brad.
Like, how did your dad get it? Do you know? Because I know it's like flu shot or COVID or.
No.
No, we
The only thing.
I will.
Womp, womp, womp.
Pump. No,
Put some work
Guillain-Barré
boots on it.
it can be brought on by many different things.
A
The thing that
virus.
we've sourced it back to, and the only thing, like, you can get it from Zika virus,
Yeah.
you HIV, Hep A, B, C, and Brad will probably. There you go, Danielle. Brad will probably comment to that. Zika virus and a bacteria from uncooked poultry properly. So I don't know, but he only, those fucking chickens you spend the $9 on at Loblaws and the cooked chickens, you bring them home
Yeah.
and they make a nice little meal.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. Oh. Stay safe, Brad. God love you.
Thanks for showing up, Brad. Thanks for watching.
Yeah,
Thanks,
Brad.
Thanks for jumping in.
Other than that, we have no
Be
idea
safe,
what
man.
it is or why. Like,
You can also get it from second party contact with an infected person. So if an infected person,
only if they're unprotected.
Yeah.
if an infected person with Guillain-Barré disease comes and shakes the hand of a person
Reading
without
on
it,
Google. It must be true.
and then that person goes and shakes a hand or touches somebody else, it can transmit through that person. So my thinking is, you and Bonzi shared a beer. Bonzi was fucking contagious.
We didn't share a beer. I actually paid for the 6-pack, and he drank half my 6-pack. So
Okay,
we
fine,
didn't
whatever.
Share a beer.
Bonzi drank your beer
Uh-huh.
and got your dad sick because he's fucking
What a
contagious.
fucking ass.
We'll just blame Bonzi. Fuck it. Yeah.
Life's easier that way.
Yeah. Just blame somebody else.
Just blame. Yeah, pass
it.
the buck.
Are they?
Yeah.
taking any
So
neuropathy drugs?
started about 3 weeks ago, where he couldn't hold himself up in his walker. His legs started to give out, and I was over cooking dinner, breakfast, and dinner. I packed. Tamara will be proud because I packaged everything in the cute little Tupperware containers.
Good job.
I did, yes. I even cut all the veggies, put them all in there, so that
Learn?
all he would have to do. Sorry, Mike.
Nothing.
No, go ahead, please.
I just bugging Kelly. I go, something
Don't
you
make fun of
learn?
Kel. I have OCD. That's why this happens.
He said nothing worthwhile. Just continue on.
Love you. But
No,
yeah.
no.
So as the last couple days progressed, he'd be able to get up on his walker, but he couldn't hold himself from the hips down. So it was like lower body paralysis, basically. Left untreated, it can give you paralysis in lungs. Not yet, Danielle. We only met with him today. Home support. What do you call them?
Home care.
Occupational health therapist, whatever.
Yeah.
And there was one more. I don't remember what it was. We only started that today, so we're only 28 hours into him laying in the hospital being bored as fuck.
Okay, when you go to the hospital during the daytime, probably through the weekdays, stop into the social services office there and speak to them and get any supplemental
If they offer it, take it.
financial assistance.
Yeah.
Bathtub chairs,
Yeah. The shower
toilet-
chairs and all
toilet
that. Yeah.
razors, stuff like that. Take it all.
Yeah. 100%.
Whatever they offer, take it. He might not need it
Today.
He might not need it at all. But if he has it and needs it, it's there.
Well,
It's
yeah.
it's when you don't have it and he needs it and you're panicking to try and fucking find it.
I think the only issue right now is because we're so new into it. He's onto a blood IV that cleans the blood because apparently it's a blood disease, I guess. Probably not for at least 5 or so days, 5 to 10 days or whatever. We joke he has great nurses, and his head nurse that sounds really bad. But his nurse at night is Megan. She's really fucking hot. I gave her my number last night. She was a beautiful girl.
Just
She
in
actually,
case.
no lie, Mike. I did, and she did text me at 5 a.m. saying your dad's okay. So I was like,
I think that's a pickup line. Your dad's okay.
maybe.
Wait a minute.
No,
Your dad's
well,
okay too.
I got nothing going on. I got Milo here, so let's jump
and
on
Danielle-
another podcast. Milo
and-
needs another mommy.
And Danielle agrees.
Anyways,
It was a pickup line.
Without
And
a-
Danielle
I
knows
don't
pickup lines.
So because we're so early in it, I think like we're starting to get all the resources and supports in place. The next 5 days probably will tell because they've because of the IV treatment that he's on and it's a higher dosage, he could go into anaphylactic shock. You have to sign the waiver. Like, you probably went through half this shit. Like, okay, so if they give you blood, it could have you could develop an infection or whatever the hell, right? So we're kind of just holding out the 5 days and then starting to go from there.
Yeah.
I think that's.
Does he have any pain?
Yeah, hips. Let's be adults. Right side, ass cheek, and leg. And
Sciatic.
no, it's not sciatic though.
No.
Just pain from the numbness, I guess.
Yeah,
I
so
don't know.
it's a neuropathy of sorts. So when you do see the doctor or the nurse, ask them if they're doing any neuropathy drugs, because that'll help reduce the inflammation and allow the nerves to come back.
I think they got to break down the proteins of the GB syndrome. Joint. It would be joint, not muscle. Well, I guess muscle because he's been laying there for 24 hours now and sitting on his ass
after
before
he
that in
sets
his
in.
apartment. Like,
Yeah.
I literally went
I
there
sit
yesterday.
on my ass and my legs are fine.
Yeah, but your spin cycle keeps your blood circulating.
Got it.
But you stretch frequently. Sorry, Wade.
Also, Tamara, Danielle wants to know joint pain or muscle.
No, I think that was to me.
Oh, it was.
Tamara just took and ran with it. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. So I know that they moved him on his side because I was telling him when we were at the hospital. I was you yesterday. You'd have hated or you'd have loved it, Wade. We'd had a field day together. I said to the nurses, I'm like, hey, $50 for a catheter. And sure enough, they put the catheter in today so that he could, yeah.
Oh, I
So-
thought you were paying the nurse $50 to put a catheter in you. I mean, there's lazy, you know.
Well, I don't know. Is that weird? Probably. That's probably weird. Yeah.
I don't know. I've got a guy I work with that always wanted to know what it's like to shit in a bag, and I'm going to send Doe over to the show.
Dad doesn't even have a bag though. He's got a bedpan.
Yeah.
For that.
See, you guys are all cool because you can pee standing up. Yeah, well, I can poop standing up, so there. How does that make you feel? Hmm?
Is that a good thing or a bad? Wow. Mike, please help me out here.
Mike's like, I don't know what to say.
Got nothing.
So you can poop standing up. Right on.
Well, yeah, she's got a stoma bag, right? Which is
I got a body bag.
her poop bag.
Oh, yeah.
So she
Colostomy
can
bag.
stand up. She can be walking down the street taking a dump. You'd never know.
Hey, fart, nobody
There you
knows.
Well, you can tell when you fart because your bag expands.
Yeah.
And then you float away.
You can wear a condom catheter. Oh my! What? Wow.
Oh, Danielle, stay off Google.
Stay off Google. Don't Google your symptoms. But anyways, yeah. So I guess probably it's kind of a wait and see for the next 5 days, and
But like I say, get into the social worker's office. Start getting financial stuff straightened away for him. I don't know what kind of pension he might have, or
he's got a
what
decent
kind of stuff he might have going on. But they will go to bat for you and get every little fucking thing you need. At least ours here at Lamont did. They were super
I think
good.
Sunday might be my last day with the nurses. I've healed that well, and it's unheard of to do that through chemo. Apparently, you stay kind of locked, and you open wounds don't heal because of chemo. But I've managed to go from a 3.7 centimeter wound open down to I'm less than a half
I
centimeter.
thought that said POW.
I thought PSW stand for private sex worker.
I have a quick knock at the door. Can you wait 10 seconds? I'll be right back.
We're counting.
No.
I'll be right back.
1, 2, 3,
I
4.
don't think he's left yet, has he? Oh, he did leave.
Oh God, and things go south. So
Where'd you
Danielle
guys
was a
see
private
that
surgeon.
show, that Bonzi show tonight.
I didn't see it. We
Oh
were
my
driving.
We didn't get home
I was
till
I was at hockey.
I caught about the last 10 minutes
Oh
of it or
my
so.
god. It was like, what the hell is going on with these people? They had the people explaining crypto, and oh my god. Like, it was horrible.
Just
I bet you that's how this
Well,
war is
that's-
being financed through crypto.
no, that war is being financed through Putin's pockets. More money than God.
Well, he's hid quite a few
Um,
bucks.
Like, the guy just kept throwing terms out, and like, oh my god. Like, it was supposed to be an info set, like, I don't even know.
I don't understand
I
crypto.
don't understand.
So, like, exactly.
at
I've
all.
never felt so dumb in my life. Like,
It was an explanation, but kind of not low
Above your
level
head.
or cryptocurrency for dummies. It was kind of up here, really.
yeah.
It's like when you talk to an IT guy and he looks at you and goes, "Oh, it's ID 10T." What?
Well,
And then you figure it out later.
That was about it. It was like level 1, level 2. What?
We were listening to it while the kids were skiing. And so I'm trying to look at my phone and I'm like, what's going on? Like, I was more confused than anything.
Yeah, see, I caught about the last 10 or 15 minutes of a show when we got home, and I think the one comment I made, and like I say, I only caught the tail end of them talking. And my only comment was, yeah, it's clear like muddy water now.
Well,
Because
that's
the little bit I heard just muddled everything about it. So,
Yeah, I don't know.
I get what Bonzi was trying to do, but they needed to kind of keep it basic.
Simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
blame
agree
that on the
with you.
producer.
We actually talked about that after because I was like, I'm fascinated by it. I actually am. I'd love to see how it works. I'd love to maybe dabble a bit into it, but I need layman's terms. I want, like, how do I start? Right?
Yeah.
How do we do the baby steps to get to 6 months from now, maybe making $1 million?
Yeah.
You know what I
That
mean?
actually probably deterred me more than anything.
Well, that's just it. Okay.
Most investments deter me. Like, I have no idea.
I got to do Super Bowl bets on beans. That's what I'm saying.
That I understand.
I buy a wallet. I download a wallet. Are these wallets free? What? And then
I don't know.
and then what do? I put some
But
money
watch
in that
YouTube
wallet.
videos, apparently.
I've got 3 apps and 3 different currencies going, and then a few ETFs. But
Do you know what you're doing?
ETFs basically you just put it and let it sit. But
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's like a stock. It's just
Well, there it is. Stake something and yield. Yeah.
Do you do anything with insurance policies? Mike?
Level something, too. Don't forget there was a level.
Oh yeah.
Do you do anything with insurance policies, like group pension policies?
no.
No.
I won't mention the one guest, but one of them was dry as toast.
It's
And-
what?
Was dry.
He
as
was
hell.
dry as toast.
The old
He
guy?
lost me when he started talking about climate change and the things.
Levels.
I'm like, I
Yeah.
turned it off. I was just like, I'm done.
Yeah,
That's all I
it's-
wanted to do was give layman's terms, like the people like okay, if you want to invest, if you're fascinated by it, then
This is what you need
show
to
me
do,
from
step
A to
2,
B
step-
to Z
yeah.
or A B.
Yeah,
C,
exactly.
D,
What do I
E,
do
F, G,
first?
You know.
Yeah.
Okay, then what?
Well, that's it,
And
right?
then what?
Is it playing
Okay.
the stock
It's like
market? Is-
NFTs. I'm a photographer. I have no idea what the fucking NFT is.
Non-fungible token.
Exactly. And
no
and
fucking takers.
no fucking takers.
It was when
But
that other
do I-
Greg guy basically told people how to money launder. That was pretty cool.
Like,
Yeah, I actually messaged Greg and I was like, "Is that Dean? Is he trolling us? Like, what is going on here?" Because
How
I've
do I-
kind of gotten confused by not Dean because I thought that was.
Is that actually Dean?
I've wondered that for a while,
Oh,
but apparently not.
I don't know.
I mean,
Definitely.
it's basically it's for the
Give me
Bitcoin.
layman's terms, Mike. Come on, right?
Well,
Give me the meat and potatoes of the whole situation.
He's not
Let
allowed
me
to.
tell you.
He's a BMO director. He's not allowed
shush,
to. He needs.
stop.
He needs
Stop,
your
stop,
cash.
stop, stop, stop,
Oh,
stop,
he
stop.
does. That's right.
you're not supposed to say where he works.
No, don't. Those are keywords. Shh. Wait. Sit in
Sorry.
the bleachers. Mike,
My
go
bad.
ahead.
It's quite basically it's quite volatile. And for the
Exactly.
Bitcoin,
Cancel them so well.
I mean, for the Bitcoin, apparently it's finite number of Bitcoins out there. But I mean, there's Doge and there's sheep. Like it's all seems kind of hokey in a sense because where's the actual control to it?
Well, and somebody else in the room in the chat had a great question too. Okay, I invest in this Bitcoin. Do I take the Bitcoin out to go buy a chocolate bar, or
That
do
was
I
the
buy the
not-
chocolate bar with the Bitcoin? If my Bitcoin has in turn made me $1 million, do I cash it out or do I just spend it as Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
no idea. I have no idea where people are going to accept Bitcoin. I mean, I've seen Remedy Cafe have
Yeah.
Bitcoin ATM
See, and
machine.
even Danielle, she feels dumber. She thought she knew the basics. Tonight maybe feels
Tamara
dumb,
needs to
legit
buy the
dumb.
Whirlpool Bitcoin.
Well, no, it's
LG.
they were.
What would you
Oh,
say
well-
as a financial advisor, Mike?
What's that?
What would you say as a financial advisor, given the way our monetary system is going with the inflation the way it is?
How does it gain money? Is what I want to know.
Well, it's
It's a
like a
stock.
stock. It goes up and
Yes.
down. It goes down.
Trade,
It's like buying
sell.
oil. It's like
Yeah.
buying.
Pesos.
I would say at this moment you could probably like dabble in it a bit or diversify, but
So I'm sitting in your office.
there's
You're wearing your fisherman's coat, your overalls, your yellow overalls. What are you telling me to discourage me from doing such a thing?
I don't do investments at the moment, so I don't know.
Yeah, but
What?
see, that's the thing is I think the first guy had a point. He's like, buy a little bit, but then still keep what you have, because you
Right.
can't. Like the one guy was, banks are going to be gone, and they're going to be like, whoa, that's a little too far right now. But
I would say there are exchange traded funds or ETFs out there through like say, a self-directed platform where you can buy that and dabble in Bitcoin and not actually get the wallet or what have you. That's one
Yeah.
way to, I guess, to diversify yourself is to
Right.
try that. Just like any other stocks, you can get an ETF where it's a group of whatever. You have exposure to it, but you're not actually in the company or what have you directly.
So then you're better off growing your own pot and selling it than you are getting it from a dealer and selling it. Because you're
Not
making
since they
100%
legalized
profit.
it. No,
Well,
it's
But
riddle
riddle
dude.
me this.
You can get a. Hold on, I don't smoke. I smoke pot every once in a while. You can get. We're all adults here, so let's be crazy about this for a minute. You can buy an ounce right now for $80, $60
Okay, that's off the streets or out of a vendor.
off the streets. Well,
Off
from
the-
buddy, either outdoor grow or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
grows.
How though can our government legalize pot
and lose money.
and lose money?
Because you know why?
They're the
Because
worst
most of
fucking
it
drug
rots
dealers in the
away.
world.
Most of it rots away before it even gets to the
Exactly.
sellers. So they overflood the market, and they thought overflooding the market will help kill out the black market. No, it drove the price down, and the black market's still there.
Yeah.
Like
Well-
I'm not kidding you. Like you can literally buy a joint if you wanted to, whatever, $2.
Jesus.
As crazy as that sounds, You can buy a pound now, Wade, and a no lie off of you, or no lie to you, and I don't, but what was it, $180 for a pound?
Wow.
And that's a pound of
Holy
wheat.
shit.
Yeah, because they overflooded the market. Like the stupidest business philosophy ever.
Well, what do
Did
you
you ever
expect from the
watch that
government
show?
running it?
With the
I drove the
borders.
cost down.
I always watch that show with the border control and stuff, and what they take from Americans because they figure the Americans figure they could. Oh, it's legal in Canada. I'll just take it home with me, and it doesn't
border
work that
security.
way.
No,
There's
you're
probably
federally
some-
fucked.
Some trailer just full of pot
I
sitting
have-
there rotting.
I have beaten immigration in Mexico at their own game, by the way.
You have what?
Beaten Mexican immigration.
On your
When
video
you-
game?
No, at the airport. When you land in Mexico, I don't know how many of you have been to Mexico,
No.
but as a
Once.
traveling
Only by
traveling
air,
as a family unit, only the male is subject to being searched in the family unit. The
Coming in.
husband is the only person that is subject to
Really?
being searched coming into the country. Now, when you go through customs, you push a button, and you either get a red light or a green light. If you get a green light, you go. If you get a red light, they were going to search your luggage. So I pushed the button. I got a red light. Now, in the mad scramble to grab luggage, we just grabbed a suitcase. So Sheldon had a suitcase. Doe had a suitcase. I had a suitcase.
Pull
I
all your dildos out
I
finally.
hit the red light, threw my bag up on the counter. This guard points his AK-47 with a bayonet on the end of it and goes, open. So and it's padlocked, and it's like, fuck, I hope it's the same combination because it's my wife's luggage. Undo the lock, zip it open, flip the lid, nothing but bras and panties on top. He literally took his bayonet and flipped the lid closed on it and said, enjoy your vacation, sir, and turned around and walked away laughing. I could have had a pound of fucking heroin in there. He would have never known.
Cool.
So now whenever I travel, I package bra and panties right on top of my luggage.
Some talking.
And they're
Don't
not
try to go in with
does.
toys.
Yeah, and they're not those. Yeah, exactly.
They're his
Try to go in
own.
with toys.
Yeah.
They'll take those away.
Wow. Yeah, it was
Wonder what they do
crazy
with
when
them.
we were in PV. When you walk down the Malecon and you see the federales are sitting in the fucking bushes, and it's like,
Yeah.
fuck, you know. Sure, it's 10 o'clock at night, but they're hiding out in the bushes, right? Because that's Mexico's biggest is tourism, right? So
Yeah, they protect
wild,
the tourists.
wild.
Yeah.
The
I know we
tequila
were-
bar is-
Why I don't want to go to Mexico.
You what?
I wonder why I don't want to go to Mexico.
You
It's
should go to
real.
Mexico.
It's
You
very
should go to
real.
Nicaragua. Nicaragua is fun.
Not a chance with
You
spiders.
can drink
there.
and drive and pay the dude like $16 to get out of it.
There's
I know
spiders.
that
there.
sounds really
Sorry,
bad, but
hello.
Mike
They
won't go
only come
anywhere
out
with
at night, the
spiders.
spiders. They don't like the heat.
hey,
That's when you stay home, is at night.
yeah.
Spiders. Fuck. Just
No.
burn the
It's
thing.
like
No.
frogs you gotta watch
Mike,
out for.
you might get a tan. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Okay, I've been Dominican, I've been to Cuba, I've been to Barbados. I'd rather go to Barbados.
There are
Yeah.
more
Barbados
things
was
in
fun.
Barbados that will kill you than there are in any of those other countries
Well,
combined.
he only wants to go to Barbados because he thinks he's going to find Rihanna.
He's gonna find what?
Rihanna?
Rihanna.
No,
We had to
we
tour
ran
the
into-
whole island.
Oh,
Okay, Wade, you're up. All right.
He
We
said it
ran
was we were going on a excursion. But
oh,
really, we were trying to find
fuck.
Rihanna.
Wade, you're up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
They're
ran
okay.
into, what the hell was her name? Katy Perry? That was funny.
Oh,
The guy I work with and absolutely fucking loves Katy Perry. I always called her a ditch pig and a bitch and stuff like this. So we're sitting in Mazatlan or in Manzanillo. It's plus 48 fucking degrees outside, so it's too hot to do anything. Doe and I are sitting in the room, and I was on my computer or something, and some story about her at a Mexican resort came across my feed. She's in a bikini, da 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 da.
don't yawn.
So I pirated the yeah, fuck off, Classy. I pirated
No,
the
him.
picture off the internet and then posted it on Facebook saying, just ran into this psycho bitch at our fucking hotel, shoved her ass in the pool, and then there was another picture of her in the pool. Being like somebody had tossed her in. Fuck, the guy I worked with lost his mind. How dare you fucking push her in the pool? What in the fuck is wrong with you? She's a goddamn treasure. Da, da, da. She's a fucking ditch pig. Told you from the word go. And he thinks it's real to this day. Well, if he's watching this podcast, he
Then now he knows.
a rude awakening after 10 years of this joke. But
So what's wrong with Barbados now?
Barbados, there's more things in Barbados that'll kill you than all those other countries combined.
Like what?
Jaguars, lemmings,
Herpes.
herpes, street people,
Rihanna's
midgets
security.
dressed in pine cones,
There's no spiders walking around. That's fine.
spiders,
The spider-
No,
Oh, do you want to hear what's
No.
happening in Barbados,
there's
though?
none.
I have a Mike story from Barbados. So we went with a couple
Uh-oh.
friend of ours, and we were going to see like a show.
No.
Wait a
So
minute.
it's
Wait a
like-
minute. Wait a minute. You have friends?
Yeah, we have friends.
Let's start there.
Okay, so we have these two friends.
He's part of the
Anyway.
brew. He's part of the brew community. He's
This
got
one
friends.
time
So-
at band camp.
This one time at Barbados camp.
Wow.
So we went to this show, and we're in the taxi, and the driver says, "Where are you guys going?" We tell him, and he says, "Oh, don't sit in the front row. You have to be careful. Sometimes those are not women." And so we're like, "What?" So of course we get there. Where are we sitting? Front row.
Oh no.
So myself, my friend Lisa, and Grant, we all kind of sit in the seats, kind of back a bit, and Mike gets the one that's like right closest to the stage, and we're like, "Okay."
Right in Gyno Row.
When Mike, yeah, exactly. When Mike was on vacation, let's just say he keeps the liquor companies of that country in business. So Mike is already like 3 sheets to the wind, like he's just done. So then they
Lydia.
come, they start pulling people up, and of course the three of us kind of back up. We're like, nope. They pick up Mike. Mike starts dancing. Mike's having a good time, and then Grant looks over and he goes, "There's an Adam's apple in that one." I'm like, "Don't tell Mike. Don't tell Mike."
Oh.
For the whole night, there's Mike up there dancing.
It was literally maybe 20 minutes.
It was like 45 minutes. So we were
Did you-
the whole way. No, you guys are lying. No, you guys are lying. We're
I
like,
didn't
no.
say.
Oh yeah,
Did you shake your money maker, Mike?
it was pretty funny.
As long as you had fun, that's all that
It was
matters.
a
For
good
some odd
night.
reason, Danielle threw up chlamydia. So
Yeah.
I don't Oh, that's what you get in Barbados. chlamydia.
in Puerto Vallarta, Wade, you've been down there. Do you ever do the pirate ship?
No,
No.
No,
Where you
we
sail
don't do
out
the-
for the evening?
no, we
No?
don't do the touristy shit.
I
Yeah. There you
You
go.
can't go on the ocean.
What about
It's-
the
it's
pole
real.
thing where the guys go around, spin around it? The non-firefighters, but they spin around.
at the hotels.
Yeah, they're just right on the Malecon.
Yeah.
At the
Yeah.
hotels, there's a lot of in theater every night. If you
How many
just
days?
get one of the inclusives, but we tend to go out and find our own entertainment. Usually, it's me getting stuck in a car that I can't get out of.
On an $8 cab ride to Walmart.
No.
No.
You know the little 25
Hey,
cent.
Walmart in Puerto Vallarta is cool.
You know the little 25 cent car
Don't get off
rides
the bus, you
see?
might die. But yeah.
Those little kid
The
rides.
kid
Wade.
rides, you throw your quarter in, and the car does. There was one of those, and it had a roof on it and the whole bit, and goes, "Oh, I'll bet you I can get into this."
I wasn't even drinking.
Okay, bet. Go get in. She got in. We just about had to get the jaws of life to get her out again, though.
But
Oh,
since
shit.
it made me laugh.
We were fucking laughing so hard she couldn't get out.
I was laughing so hard that I compressed back up instead of decompressed, so I couldn't remember how I got in. And the guy outside, and this was right in front of a big picture window of the biggest ice cream shop in town. So little kids are like pounding on the window and they're pointing and laughing. Everybody's laughing. I grab this great big crowd gathers around, and I'm killing myself laughing because my knees are up by my ears in front of a steering wheel. I think I got a picture of it someplace.
Yeah, I'll have to load one in.
And,
it's in the other hard
I'm
drive.
jammed in there, and they're thinking they're gonna have to get the jaws of life to get me out, and it's like, okay, 5 minutes, and then breathe and stuff, and finally slid myself back out. But that's my thing. I go and find cars and buses and whatever kids things, and I decompress and I get into them. So it's kind of like an art form. I
We
never
saw,
get any money for it, but good laugh.
I went to Mexico with Mike's mom, and we stayed on the Malecon, like a block away.
Yeah.
We didn't want to stay in like a hotel, and we went to the Walmart, and when we went to the Walmart, someone's like, "Oh, you should go see a bullfight."
Oh, I said that before to go.
No, the guy
Oh.
told us. So we went to go see a bullfight, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. but it was actually pretty cool to see. And then you find out like they actually donate the meat to like the orphanages and stuff. But
Yep.
it was something that like I think if you've got the experience to like you're able to go, I would say go. Like it's just to see it.
I can't. I watched what was the show?
So you gotta go see
Everybody was
Lucha
into?
Libre.
Aye.
What the hell was that show?
Lucha Libre.
Everybody was into it for Vikings or something like that.
Oh,
I got 2 episodes in and they killed wolves for no reason, and I turned off the TV and walked out of the room.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't. I'm not good with that.
incest and killing wolves. What the hell was that? It was huge, huge, huge show.
Oh,
It was almost the same time as Vikings was, but it was the other one. It was really twisted. I can't think of the name of it. Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Yeah.
Game of Thrones. No?
Yeah,
That's what it was.
I never did watch past the 2nd episode. When
Yeah.
they killed those wolves, that was it. I'm done.
Yeah.
And I never went
Crazy.
back. That's just who I am, though.
So speaking of those masks, the Mucha Lucha, whatever they're called, Mike has like a bunch because he made us go and get them. So we walked around all of Mexico, all of Puerto Vallarta to find them.
What kind of masks?
Like
The
the
wrestling masks.
the
Yeah,
wrestling.
wrestling masks.
How many do you,
The
how
best
many
was
do
he
you
put
want?
it on one night when Andrew was probably what? He was probably about 3. He put it on, and then Andrew flipped the light up, and I never heard that kid scream so loud.
How many of those do you want? I've got a guy in Guayabitos. I can get you every.
Every
I need
Every wrestler
Psycho
that's-
Clown is what I need. Or
Okay.
want. I want Psycho Clown.
Okay,
Psycho Clown?
Psycho Clown.
I got $10 that Wade, even though that I'm on your podcast right now, that you guys have the biggest S&M tickle trunk in the world.
Spanish and Mexican. Yep.
Sorry, Doe. Welcome
That's what
back.
S&M stands for, isn't it? Spaniards and Mexicans.
I don't know. I'm going to give it to Tamara when I die.
Some of them even hook up to the drain cycle on the washing machine.
No, mine are all hardwired.
Oh, you shut your mouth.
Batteries kept dying. It's just not worth it.
But no,
Every
Wade,
so often you still see
one-
the lights flicker.
Spanish and Mexican.
exactly S&M.
Yeah, both languages.
Both languages.
How many afternoons did you lose Wade in Puerto Vallarta? Maybe Kelly could ask this too. In the tequila shops.
No, that was me.
We
Oh,
lost
was it you?
one-
It was me.
We lost
You sampled
one
this one.
afternoon.
You sampled. Okay, well, you walk out an
I
hour
was
later and
actually
you're fucking
wasn't
drunk.
feeling good. The one year we went down, it was
Oh,
like
Mike's.
8 or 9
That's what
degrees.
Mike's
It was really
what you
cold
just
in
asked
January.
a few minutes ago.
Doe, we need a full pause. Whose mask is that? Yours or
I
his?
don't know.
They were just talking about S&M, and you
Oh.
bring that one of all ones. Jesus Christ.
At least he didn't bring out the
Wow.
Oh.
gag ball.
There you go. See, there's the
Wow.
other one.
Oh, that's creepy as hell.
Yeah, I can get you all those, man.
Okay, who puts that on? I'm fascinated by
Depends
this
who
now. I
wants
was
to
gonna
know.
go visit Dad at the hospital. I'm kind of more fascinated in this.
It turns at the podcast.
So,
Dad,
Cal,
wait till you find out why I didn't
so
come
Cal,
here.
which one turns you on the most?
Not that
It's gotta
one,
be the hair
obviously.
tickle.
Can you put the other one on, please?
You know, Mike, that's actually suits you.
Oh my God, that's rich.
And you thought last week's podcast went south.
Why don't we live close? Why don't we live closer?
Because we're fucking scared to.
Not even on
Oh, the Wolverine will get you, my dear. Is that you don't ever do that as an opening line.
Oh, man.
She will divorce you.
Yeah, when we're down the next time, I'm gonna have to buy some of those for Mike. I think.
Find the goofiest ones.
Bring back some masks because we've got shops.
Tequila and masks.
I think Guayabitos, they do a lot of the souvenir stuff for all of the Jalisco / Nariat Valley down there from Puerto Vallarta all the way to San Blas. They do a lot of the T-shirts and hats and badges and buttons and condoms and shit, and they do all the.
You said
Lucha Libre
condoms.
masks as well. So this hat here.
I like making Mike giggly. I think it's funny.
That's
Is Mike
custom-
high?
the one-
No.
No.
No, but
Drunk maybe?
Sorry.
But
Get that shit off the screen.
what's it?
Actually, I could
Wait.
get Heather to pick up I could wire her.
Mhm.
I could wire her because she's coming up in July, and I could get a couple masks.
Yeah.
Are you listening?
Yeah, we'll send Heather on a hunt for clown masks.
Do you hear that, Mike? Masks and safe words forthcoming. Spice up here. Life.
Well, no,
Armageddon!
our
Armageddon!
our
The
friends
strap
that
marks
run-
don't hurt that much. Don't hit harder.
They run Airbnbs, and she's right in La Pinita, so she could just jump over to Guaybitos and pick them up
Yeah.
because they're coming
Yes,
in
'cause
for a
Mike
wedding
needs
in
more.
July.
You need some clown ones, Mike? Is that what you were after?
Psycho Clown.
Oh, get the
Psycho
clown one
clown.
and then go see Lachlan. Oh, that would be so funny.
Let's get. I'll get Heather
He
to bring
never
up a
comes down to
couple.
get the beer. He always sends Jimmy.
Yeah. Well, you can go up now, eh?
Yeah.
Right. So is what we'll do, Mike. Is I'll get Heather to bring up a couple of 2 or 3 Psycho Clown ones, and then we'll just put the masks on and go and deliver beer
Oh yeah,
together.
sure. The building security there won't have an issue with you guys.
Oh,
walking.
fucking building security can
There you
bite
go.
me.
Go to
You
Chris's.
gotta
can't
go
see
close-
that, can you?
Closer. Oh yes, let's not. Get
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, is that our Let's Get It On costume?
No, that's quite the opposite.
Psycho killer. Qu'est-ce que paye?
You
Qu'est-ce
guys
que
go
c'est?
deliver beer to Army Chris.
Wait on.
Yeah. We can even deliver
In your
beer.
masks.
Deliver the beer to Army Chris in our masks. That'd be fun.
Is Mike here? Or Chris? No?
No.
Mm-mm.
Shit.
No, I
God
haven't
loves
seen
that
him.
dude.
He's probably passed.
How
out.
far are
Him
you
and-
guys away from Army Chris?
Us?
He's on the north side.
Oh, he's on the north side. We're like by the airport.
No, it's like a half
You're way
hour
south.
maybe on the Henday.
Are you guys near the Airways Country Inn?
Uh,
Do you know
Yes.
where this place is?
it's Nisku.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was my experience in Edmonton. Oh my god.
10 minutes
Yeah.
away if
why do you know
Yeah.
where this place
that's
is?
Blackjack.
Oh,
That's
That's where Mike used to go to watch Peelers before he got married.
no.
Oh no.
Okay, after he got married.
I love that. No.
Okay, then after he got married. That was a
Don't-
roof joist.
Don't pick
expanded.
on me. Come on.
God.
No, a
do you
big
think
sugar
someone
at
would actually want to put
Blackjack.
up with him besides
And
me? Like,
the other place you mentioned is in behind, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Hey, have you guys had roof joists moving around in these temps?
In the like minus 25 to 30, yeah, they've snapped or whatever it is.
They-
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it sounds like a
living
body's
daylight
been
kind of
dropped
thing.
on your roof.
yeah.
I just had one of those. It's weird.
I was watching TV and I'm like, what the hell was that?
Yeah.
Wade, put your Canadian Tire shirt back on.
Canadian
Going
Tire
on the
shirt.
roof.
Why? You got
Nobody's
two.
allowed on the roof but me.
You come over here and do it. You got Canadian Tire shirt right behind you.
That's just a Canadian.
Come on. It's for
Yeah, I
the
think you guys should wear
females.
those masks and deliver beer.
Hey?
Anyways, I got a jet. I got to go to the hospital. So,
All right.
All right, guys.
Okay.
See you.
much love,
Pa-
guys.
pass
I
along best
really,
wishes
I
to
really
your dad.
appreciate all the kind words, Kel, Mike, Doe. Obviously,
Speedy recovery for your dad.
Yeah.
much
Nothing
respect
but the best for your
you.
dad.
Wade, God love you too. And
Starting
Get some food. Get
now
some
Tamara's
masks.
just starting a fire.
waiting for the firefighters.
Oh,
Yeah. See, I,
does she have a candle in the washing machine?
how far? Hey, Glassy, how far is the hospital from your house?
Realizing.
5 minutes.
Drive? You're driving or walking?
Huh?
You're driving or walking?
I'm probably walking. It's nice.
Walking?
It's I think +3 outside. So
Okay. Well, then find yourself a 7-Eleven or something on the way and get a hoagie.
I got.
Eat something.
Eat.
Oh yeah,
something.
I had food earlier, so
No, you have food again now.
I should have food again now.
Yeah, you should have.
Make sure you're eating and getting some rest
Yeah.
because you're not going to do anybody any good if you get run down
Yeah, you don't want to end up in the bed next to him. Trust me.
or
Yeah.
next to me. Mhm.
I'll probably call Wade tomorrow. I'll be like, Wade, what the man? Yeah, no, it'll be yeah.
Get
Yeah,
a wiener.
I appreciate that. I really do. All of you guys.
Okay.
Like, know that.
Go see Dad.
Cheerio.
Do your best.
God love you guys.
We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Stay safe.
Glass.
So speaking of fire, did you guys hear what happened to the South Common Walmart?
Mm-mm.
No.
I saw on like Facebook or something, but someone had taken some kids' books or something, and it was something about learning about fire, and they actually like set it on fire, took a picture, streamed it on Facebook. They had to like evacuate the whole store, and like it was shut down for 3 or 4 days.
Jesus.
Holy shit.
But it was like some kid's book about fire, and he's like, "That'll teach Timmy about fires." I'm like, "Who does that?"
Well, and streaming it live on Facebook, they're not going to take them long to find you.
No, I don't know. I haven't
No.
seen any
So weird.
updates, but so they had to be closed for I think at least 4 days.
Unreal.
And you know
That
how
probably
long.
kicked the sprinklers on, right? The overhead sprinklers.
Jesus.
But it was like so he had to have been there for a while because like the whole thing was black already because like the plastic materials and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm like,
Wow.
well, you think somebody would have smelled that, or I don't know.
Seen it, paid
But,
attention
you know, it's-
with all the people in
People
and out.
go, like Dole just said, what's wrong with the world today? Well, years ago, and I remember this vividly, a guy walked into a Canadian. Mike, quit throwing beer on the floor. Guy walked into
Got lots
Canadian
of threaded
Tire.
masks.
Walked into Canadian Tire, asked the sales associate to see a rifle that was behind the counter, and sales associate passed him the rifle. And at that time, ammunition wasn't locked up. He reached below when the associate turned his back, reached below, grabbed some cartridges, and blew his head off right in the
Jeez.
store. You know, and now Canadian Tire, they don't sell guns, and every other place ammunition is locked up.
Well, it's like Cabela's, right? They had to do that because someone went in and stole a bunch of stuff. Like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Like, it's scary.
Well,
It is. It's a scary, scary planet.
Well, and then right now there's a lot of mental health, and so you don't really know what people are going through,
Yeah.
which makes it harder. And
Yeah.
so, I don't know.
Yeah, and they were discussing on Jimmy's show there about the bullying. You know, don't be afraid to step up and say something. Step up and do something. Yeah, but you know, you don't know what the guy's got in his pocket.
Well, that's like sometimes
Right.
if we're driving in the car and Mike gets angry and flips someone off, and and I was like, Mike, it's not worth it because we don't know. We don't know what
Yeah,
somebody has in their
exactly.
car, or or even like sometimes like Corson used to go to preschool up in Capilano, and there was always this guy that was always crossing the street going towards Capilano, and I'm assuming he was strung out just from his mannerisms and stuff, and people were like, "Oh, you should probably stop and help," and I'm like, "No, because I'm not going to
Yeah.
put myself into that situation, right?"
See, and I'm the dummy that does.
Yeah, I had to pull her out of a fight with an Oriental gang at K-Days.
And that was years ago when we lived in the city because a fight broke out behind us and I shoved, and it's just a knee-jerk reaction with me. I just shoved the kids towards Wade and I
Yeah.
turned around and all of a sudden I'm not even on the ground anymore because Wade had me by my hoodie right off the ground. He's holding me up and he's in my ear and he's like, "They're Oriental, back off." So I kind of stood back and I watched, and the girls that were with these fellas were digging in their purses for weapons.
Oh,
So the
geez.
guys weren't carrying the weapons, the girls were carrying them for them in their purses, and I just kind of stepped back, and we just let them kind of do their own thing, but
Yeah.
we kept the kids shielded the whole time.
But that's
you just
you
don't
never
and
know
that was-
though. It
that
could
was
be
17
anybody,
years ago.
right? Like
Yeah.
it could be anybody.
Yeah, that was a
Like,
long
it's-
time ago. But
I always thought
it's-
because in our neighborhood, I'm like, oh, we don't see that kind of stuff in our neighborhood. But then
be
now that
next
you've
door.
got like the community Facebook group pages and you're hearing this and you're hearing that, and I'm like, this is happening everywhere. Like I still like just thinking about what happens in our neighborhood. Andrew was walking Andrew into school one day, and this kid had an apple, and he was waiting for the bus, and I thought, okay, whatever. But then he kept putting the apple to his mouth. Well, he had a pipe in the apple.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm
seriously.
like, what the? So of course, here's my kid going like, what is that person doing? Why is there smoke coming from that apple? Like it's insane.
Yeah, Danielle says I've been in those situations. Risk assessment first. If my kid is with me, no. I let her run usually, but I'm always aware. She knows the mom voice. She comes right back and grabs my hand. Yeah, exactly.
And
it-
see, we moved out here to slow that kind of crap down because it was so apparent where we were and stuff because we lived over by Nate for many, many years. And North Side was really bad. I'd go to work in the morning and I had a steel thermos, and there was the North Side boys. You probably heard of them. was a gang going around, and they were notorious for all sorts of shit early hours of the morning. So then we developed a buddy system, because we used to drive up to Costco, and it was a black situation where just the building was lit, but you're parking out in the middle of nothing. And then we'd walk in with 2 or 3 together always. But you're starting work at 4 in the morning, so you're there at 3:30, quarter to 4, right? And that was bad for a long time, and then it got better. They hired a security guard to just keep going around the building and stuff. So that changed when they brought on a night crew, because they didn't have a night crew prior to that. So now there's an 11 o'clock finish and a 4 a.m. start, and it got a little bit better, but it's still unnervy as hell. But we moved out here, and we had a neighbor behind us, because our property's back onto each other. We don't have alleyways. And there was a property beside the walkway, and we never saw anybody coming or going, just the lights on every so often, so we just, whatever. Turns out that was a grow op for 3 years that we knew nothing about. And it's a big fancy pink house, but it was a grow op, and the cops all showed up with the SWAT team and the whole 9 yards and bags, and we watched them take out tons of pot. We had no idea. And it's quiet. And in Lamont, a couple of years back, there was a big pot raid too, and there was, before it was illegal and stuff. But yeah, it's just amazing. You never know.
Where did you guys used to live near Nate?
We were on 118th and 92nd at first, and then we moved to 122nd and 115th. No, 120th.
Something like that.
We were what?
Well,
So we were just
We were
on
by the
other
traffic
side.
circle.
well,
We
the
were about 6
arena
blocks.
just off 97th Street. We were by that place for a bit.
Oh, Westwood Arena.
Yeah, it's a rough. It can be rough over there.
Yeah, it's a rough.
I
Yeah.
remember too, because
It wasn't bad. Like, so I went to Nate for a few years, so I moved in that area. It wasn't bad to start with, but then as the years went on, I
A
mean,
lot of transients and stuff.
See, everybody used to ask me, how the hell can you live there? It's freaking dangerous, and you got hookers all over the place all the time. But you know what? Where there was hookers, there was cops,
yeah.
right? So the
But it
cops are
wasn't-
always patrolling.
it wasn't like that in the 90s, like mid 90s there, because at that moment, anyways, it wasn't that bad. Like,
I still remember when City Center Airport was open. Like, it was basically where our bedroom window was, where Air One, when they would land.
Yeah.
So we always, like, every night you would just get that constant Air One landing.
no,
And-
it can't
And
be.
you know, Kel,
There's SWAT or whatever police out front and down below, and you hear is like, get that, like, I mean, basically they arrested someone like just below my window one
On
year
the
when I was
second
living there.
floor?
No,
Oh.
no, on the ground there was cops running around.
Yeah,
On
they
the
used to do a
ground
lot of
floor.
their nighttime tactical drills through the neighborhood and stuff. Like I'd get up for work at 3, I'm leaving 3:30 for work, and there'd be a SWAT team running through the yard and running through the neighbors' yards. I'm like, holy crap, what the hell? I get into my truck and I'm like
Yeah.
backing out, and they'd stop me. They'd check to make sure there was nobody in my vehicle, under my vehicle, in my back seats, in my box and stuff, and then I'd
Yeah.
carry on, right? And it was just every
It's scary.
3 weeks or so.
This night that wasn't that. That was like live situations. I think someone robbed like the 7-Eleven just up the road.
Yeah, that could be.
But
and
I
with Air,
also
with
had a
Air One, Kel,
crackhead that lived across across the hallway. That, yeah, a few incidents there as well.
and with Air One, Kel, you were saying they took off and landed right outside your bedroom window. They were just
No.
they were just looking in on you. They were getting the show. That's all.
They're looking for those masks.
They were looking. Oh, Mike's wearing a mask. They're
Wearing his
going to get it on.
We're gonna land this way every night.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shine the light in room 3B over there. Yeah, that's the one. There you go.
Yeah, that's the guy.
And here Mike thinks he's doing a great job. Oh, my name's in lights.
Wow.
Yeah. You're
Anyway.
a sick, twisted individual, Michael.
Michael. That was funny when you called him Michael. I go, Michael, and he goes, yeah.
Yeah.
You're in trouble now.
It's like when people call me Doris, I go, huh?
So-
And then it takes me a minute.
Sorry, Mikey.
Michael.
Well, guys,
All good.
it's all good, man. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to shut
All
her
right.
down. I got pizza that I don't want Doe to eat, so I got to go eat it.
All
There's
right.
a fighting chance at it.
I have a fighting chance at a slice of pie. But you
All
guys
right.
have a good night,
Same to
and
you.
we will talk to you tomorrow or the next day or whenever. Have a
All
good
right.
one.
Take care.
Talk to you. Bye. They gone. Well, that's another edition of Friday Night Bitch Night. Anything to say? Anything to add before I run away?
Just keeping it real.
Danielle says thanks for the laugh, guys. And every Friday, Danielle, it's a shit show around here. And it's funny when prior to Doe's being sick, our Friday night bitch night often turned into a, for lack of a better word, a Dean Blundell after party, because we'd have all of Dean's podcasters coming in and just they were drunk. I was sober because I really don't drink that much. But we'd shoot the shit and have fun and yuck it up. And then the last 6-8 weeks have been just really serious as we go through this. And
For him, maybe.
and now that we're kind of, I don't want to say we're near the end because we're nowhere near the end.
It's just beginning.
Yeah, the hard part's just beginning. But as we get through the treatments, things are a little more relaxed. Last week was kind of funny at the end. This week, kind of funny at the end. So next week, we'll try and get more and more funny again. And Kel likes this because there's no COVID talk. Well, no,
Keep it limited.
it's so...
Enough already with that.
I'm done with it. I'm done with COVID talk. I'm done with trucker convoy in Ottawa talk.
Don't even get me started on that.
I'm not going to talk about the war in Ukraine. It just pisses me right off, and I'm not here to get pissed off, so I'm not even going
I'm
to
not
talk
here
about
to
it.
get religious or political.
And we all love seeing Doe laugh and smile. It is important, Danielle. You're 100% right. And we feed off each other. Her and I feed off each other. And off camera, what you see on camera is what
Pretty
you
much
see
it.
off camera. It's no different.
I'm a little worse off camera.
Yeah, things get a little.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah, things get a little deeper
I'm
down
out
the
there.
toilet, but yeah, it's all good.
I cleaned that.
Shut up. The lady shit's standing up.
I don't have a choice.
What more do you need to know?
Somebody asked me how I can stay so positive, and it's really funny because you don't know that you can until you have to, and that's the basic, simple truth. You don't know until you have to,
Yeah,
That's-
exactly.
and you just face it one day at a time. No matter what the problem is, you just take one step. You don't have to take 15. Just take one step,
That's right.
and it'll get you to the next step, and then from there you take it to the next step, and that's all you can do. Not everybody's been dealt the great hand that I have. A lot of people don't get through all of the treatments.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, some don't get to ring the bell.
Yep. And
Tuesday I graduate.
Yep. And you're gonna ring the bell.
I'm gonna ring the bell. I'm
We're
gonna ring
gonna-
every goddamn bell I can find when I'm done.
Yes. We're gonna live stream it, so that's what we're gonna do. We're just. I don't know
I'm
how
gonna
many.
run from 3 to 9.
Yeah, I don't know how
I'm
many
gonna ring
bells they
every
have in there,
bell.
but we're just gonna walk through and just ring bells all the way through it. People are going, "What are you doing?" I did it, man. I completed all the treatments, and all these bells are getting fucking rung.
I might have to get a jingle bell thing.
Yeah.
Show up wearing my own bells.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, it's a celebration. Like Doe says, not a lot of people get through all the treatments.
Some do and have to go back, and I'm
Yeah.
hoping I'm not one of them. I asked my oncologist. I said I'm not here for progression treatment. I'm here for the cure, and she said, "Oh yes, I agree." So we're on the same page.
Yeah.
And that's helpful.
Yep, exactly. And Danielle's going to be ringing a bell for you, Doe. As is Brad. He's going to ring fire bells,
Nice.
and we'll go from there.
Everybody ring a bell at 3:15.
Yeah, 3:15 Tuesday. Join us on the Facebook Live, and if you're not friends with us on Facebook, hit us up. We friend pretty much everybody, except
Christmas friendly.
except Easterners. We don't like them. No, I'm kidding. I kid. Brad's an Easterner. I like Brad.
I like most Easterners.
Yeah, I like most Easterners, except
We've
some of them.
adopted a lot of them.
Yeah, we have adopted a lot of people the last little while. Our extended illegally adopted family is actually getting quite
We're
large.
gonna have to go that way when we get a bus
Yeah, I think so. We'll have to go east,
and see all our Easterner friends.
but only as far as Lloydminster, right? Wait, 5:15 east? Yeah, that'll be 5:15 in the east, Daniel. 3:15 here is 5:15 there. 6:45 in Newfoundland. I think. I don't know. I have to pull the record album and have a look.
Wait, they're two. Yeah, so it'll be between 5 and my treatment's at 3. I'll
Yeah.
be out of treatment at 3:15.
Yeah. So yeah, it'll be ringing the bells at about 3:15. So it's all going to be good. Anything else before you run away?
No, I think that's it. We'll see you guys on the live cast on
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Have a good night. And thank you all.
And again, guys, girls, ladies, gentlemen, those of you that as of yet undecided, the support is just fucking phenomenal. It truly is. It brings me to tears. Just knowing that you guys are out there, have our backs, knowing that we can text you, you can text us, we can phone you, you can phone us. You join us in the room here and chat with us, and it makes life a lot easier to navigate through when you have this support system going through something like this. If any of you are going through cancer and aren't sure what to do, hit us up. We will be more than happy to give you advice, try and guide you, give you a little assistance. We've learned a lot going through this.
We're not afraid to share.
Not afraid to share our knowledge and our what we've learned. It's not something we wanted to learn or what we wanted to go through, but having gone through it, it's time to share a little bit of the knowledge. If you have family members that don't know what to do or have questions, send them our way. We'd be more than happy to set up a video chat with them, or even just on the phone, answer questions, whatever. Doesn't matter. We're here for you. Just the same way as you guys have been here for us. So on behalf of everybody that's been here tonight, Brad, Kel, Danielle, Tamara, Glassy, Mike, if I missed you, I'm sorry. I ran out of names. And Doe, of course. Thanks for watching, and we will see you Tuesday, live on the Facebook. Why? Because we're ringing bells, bitches. Ringing bells. Good night.